Streaming.
All right.
All right, there we go. Hello, everybody. This is Kyle again. Today, I am playing some Path of Exile. My co-host here with us today is Jason, aka Vidori. How's it going today, Jace?
It is going well. How's it going for you, Kyle?
Not too shabby, not too shabby at all. So, those of you are probably already wondering why the hell is Kyle wearing a wizard hat? Well, that is simple, my people. In Path of Exile, you can choose not only your class, but your weapon and do all sorts of crazy stuff to customize your character in a way that we really haven't seen in other ARPGs. I mean, certainly not Diablo, that one's a bit more limited. Last Epoch, a little bit of that going on, but with this one, some of you might notice that I look a little odd for a wizard. Here, let me just zoom in the camera there. Yeah, this is my character here. Big old tower shield and a hammer. We are casting the spells of the bonk today, my people. The cantrips of throwing hands. And that's where we're at. I'm not going to talk too much about the build right now. I mean, obviously it's going to happen at some point over the course of this stream, but I kind of just want to get us started off with some action for those of you who are viewing this in the future. So, Jason will be cheering us on as we go in and fight some bad men. Now, of course, as I warned in the title of my stream, there's spoilers. We're already... What's up?
Go back to your skill tree when you get a chance, please.
Okay. What's going on?
That was a straight line.
Oh yeah. All right. Maybe we do have to talk about the skill tree a little bit. So when you choose a class in Path of Exile, it starts you off on a node depending on the class you chose. The Sorceress starts here. Melee classes tend to start here. Or the monk starts here. Or, I don't remember them. I don't actually know where the monk starts. But I know that the other melee boy starts here. So we have to get to the melee tree to get things that are going to help us out. So we had to go on a little adventure. And boy, what an adventure it has been and will continue to be, because we're also... I want to go down this way, too. I'll explain my passives in detail once there are more people here to listen. But for now... yeah, we're going a little silly. We've only even really got one spell that's from our class, which is Temporal Rift. The Chronomancer has a lot of cool time-based abilities. One is going back to whatever state you were and whatever position you were in at 4 seconds. So watch, if I let this little guy hit me around a little bit, oh, he eats my shield, oh no, but, you know, oh, never mind. I wasted too much time. 4 seconds ago, I didn't have a shield. But whatever the case, we can go back in time and kind of ignore hits that we take, which is a really useful thing to have in Melee, because the devs of this game decided that if you play Melee, you should go die in a hole. To this I say nay. And I'm just gonna find my own way to do it with Chronomancy. So we have, let me talk at least a little, let me show you what skills we got going on so everyone is not super confused as to why guys are just blowing up on screen. Of course, we have our normal Mace Strike. We can customize our abilities in this game. So we have customized it with a Splinter, so every time we hit someone, we're shredding their armor. Armor Explosion, when we break their armor, they blow up and hurt people around them. And of course, Close Combat to give us that extra bit of damage because we're bonking them. Of course, we're going to be within a meter. Our reach does not extend that. We don't need anything on Temporal Rift. We really just want it for that ability to go back in time 4 seconds. Our first passive is Time of Need. In every couple of seconds, it says 10.9, but we're using a gem to make that duration less. But whatever that time ends up being, we are healed. Curses and elemental ailments are just dropped. One of the most premier skills we've got going on is Bone Shatter. Basically, as we bonk people with the mace, there's a little meter under their health bar that fills up. Once it reaches a certain point, we can give them a bonk with Bone Shatter, which will cause big damage, heavily stun them, and thanks to things like Impact, Shockwave, and Execute, we're dealing some serious damage thanks to that. I have Molten Blast equipped. I don't use it. I can throw fire with it here. Throw a little fireball. It's not very helpful. Same with Sunder. I mean, another ability that I technically have, but it's no good for us right now. I've kind of grown out of it. I'm looking for stuff to replace it with. We have our Ancestral Totem, which allows us to summon this, and if any enemies come out, a spirit of our ancestor comes out and strikes them with any skill gems I socket in here. So we have Armor Breaker in here. so that we can further shred their armor, because that's just a very good thing for us. Infernal Cry is just kind of beef up our attacks. It's just a little rage cry that gives us extra damage for a second and boosts the attack of the first thing we hit with. We have Leap Slam, which is integral to our kit, as it gives us some good movement options to get around and over obstacles and people, as well as building that stun I was telling you about. We also have Holy Descent on it to give us Consecrated Ground wherever we land, so we are healing 5% of our max health just by standing where we land, which is huge. We need as much sustainability as we can get. And then, of course, finally, the Tactical Nuke, Hammer of the Gods, which is here to help us shred big boys, and I'm not going to show that one off just yet. I want that to be seen in action. We can talk more about the passive
kill streak first.
I do want to earn that kill streak. Also, it needs to be valuable. Obvious. So, we're going to jump on these guys. You see he got that little glowy thing. That means he's bonk ready. Oh no, he died because he died because my presence is just killing him. There we go. So what happens? We get someone within bonk range. We bonk them. They blow up. They hurt everyone around them. Our Herald of Ash passive makes it so every time we kill someone, they deal an AoE damage around them. So we are just stacking AoEs every time we get a kill. And it's even better if we manage to do it by giving someone the old bonk when they have that glowy thing around their nose. So that's what we're kind of doing right here. That's the power of this build. We can go into my defensive stats and other such things later as well. But for now, yeah, no, we're just roaming around the Badlands. We're already pretty late in the game. I said in the title, there are spoilers, people. So this is another warning for that I'm going to warn people as they show up. If you do not want to see spoilers for this game, I'm sorry. I'll miss you. Come back and watch the stream in the future when you're all caught up. I'd appreciate the viewership. But for now, yeah, we're going around. We're giving people the old bonk. We are a class that was not, you know, at least, I'm not sure if it was intended to be melee. It feels like every class was kind of intended to be able to take any path you as a player wanted to do because of how freeform the passive tree is. But we had to put in a little extra effort. Gosh, these guys are dying before I can give them the bonk. That's actually bad for me. No, stop it! Stop dying before I can bonk you. There we go. Thank you.
Bonk.
Now you'll notice I haven't used my tactical nuke even on those big guys. They're not big enough. That's the moral of the story here. Get back here, Rattlebite. Come here. Yeah, there we go. And we're just gonna start jumping around, bonking some guys. Doing as we do. So Jason also plays this game, which is why he volunteered to be my co-host and not because I held him at gunpoint and threatened his livelihood. Oh, here we go. We have...
Threatened my livelihood.
We have a reason to tactical nuke. Tactical nuke incoming! Bonk. We literally drop a hammer from the sky on them. It is our most damaging thing. Ooh, I'm actually kind of glad this guy revives minions because me bonking and them doing, you know, big damage to them blowing up and dealing damage is actually a really good way to help us out with these beefier elites. Let me get my ancestral totem up here. There he is. There's my little spirit guardian from the past. He's very clearly meant to go alongside, you know, the, oop, I took that hit. I didn't want to. 4 seconds ago I didn't. Ooh, he got me again, so it's a good thing I did that. Because in this game is hard. And one of the reasons is no matter how tanky your build is, there's no such thing as a true tank class. We can take some of the most hits of anyone in the game based on how I built my character so far. And, as you can see, our health is getting real low quite frequently. This is why we have all sorts of mitigation, all sorts of help to bring that health back, including our time step, as well as our consecrated ground. It all adds up to be Gucci. Though, of course, this comes at a cost. We are not the most high damaging guy on the planet. Alright, our inventory is filled. Anyone who's played an ARPG knows what that means. We're going back to town. So in this case, we are, for those of you who have been in this before, we are in the old Ardura Caravan. We're in Act 2. Technically, we're in Lap 2 of Act 2. Those of you who know what that means will know what that means.
I can do that.
Let's see. No, I don't want to do that. Zarka! Come here, Zarka. I want you to disenchant this, please. Thank you. Thank you, baby. You are the goat. Let's go ahead and stow away all the things we want. The rest of this we're going to sell because gold is important.
I'll unburden you.
So I did
None of
learn
this is
one thing
particularly
about
useful to me.
Zarko's inventory.
Yep.
Control click, and it'll automatically put things in her disenchant menu.
Yeah, no, it works the same way for storing things in a chest, and of course selling things. It's a very useful thing. Good to point that out, Jason.
But I'm a slow learner. Give me some credit.
Well, I'm sure, you know, there's a fair chance that someone out there will see this someday and be like, I did not know you could do that.
I didn't know I could do that until earlier this week.
Alright, I need to refresh my memory. It's been a while since I've been in Act 2 like this, so, let's see. Yeah, we just have the big boss fight, which I think is going to be right here. Or right around here. We're creeping up on it. No, we're not going to Jamin Ra. We must fight the Ornstein and Smo of this game. There's always those dual boss fights in Souls-likes, and this is at least pretending to be a Souls-like. It's like wearing a Halloween costume of one. So yeah, we bonk, we jump, and then we bonk some more. Ah, come on. A lot of these skills are kind of mandatory when you're doing most melee builds, so you're not going to see anything too crazy in that regard. I just think it's really funny that we are doing some... They dropped an anchor on me! I want that anchor! The hammer's nice. Where do I get the anchor? I wonder if my rage will empower my hammer of the gods. Yeah, you like anchors? Could get crushed by a hammer, son. Ooh, Greater Jeweler's Orb. That's a good find. What's up?
You have to pay the premium subscription for the anchor skin.
No! I'm not gonna lie to you. If they promised me...
You would do that if they had it, wouldn't you?
So, they actually have weapon skins in this game. Some of them were on sale up until, like, an hour ago because of the weekend sale. Alright, we control click on the hooded one to get all our stuff going. Sell all this, I don't need it. I got... Oh, we have an uncut level 3 support gem. That could be huge. I'm not ready to theory craft my build just yet, though. I just want to jump into the bone pits and fight a guy. We've already done a lot of theory crafting. We're already there. Let's get in this fight. Black Rib Pit. The legendary steed, and then this dork here. Yep. All right. So here we are, the Ornstein and Smo boss fight. I call it that because one dies, the other gets empowered. That's just the name of the game. Ooh, we don't want to take that hit, so we didn't. Oh no, I forgot to put on a gem that makes my battle cry damage things that are next to me. I'll have to remember to do that later. For now, we're just gonna drop our hammer on, and wow, how did that miss him? Was he just outside of that? All right, that's fine. Yep, so we are almost stunning the steed. We kind of want to try and duke it out with these guys so that their health stays close, because once one dies, the other gets empowered, as is the classic twin boss battle stuff. I'm also really weak to lightning, which I am now noticing this guy does a lot of. Oh, he's stunned. We drop a hammer on him. Can we get both of them? Yes, we can. We got both of them caught in that. You love to see it. Ooh, we try not to blow up here. We're just gonna drink a safety potion there. I do have a lot of ways to mitigate damage and get health back, but you know, this game is fast-paced. Even as a melee build with armor and blocking, we can very easily catch ourselves in some bad trouble. I'm gonna get my ancestor to keep hitting that guy so he doesn't get his shield back there. That's a good fellow. Run back and jump in. Just little safety strats while we try and find a good opportunity to get here and give him the bonk.
Come on and slay, and welcome to the... I'm sorry, all I see when you do that is...
Oh, that guy moved, so I gotta try and keep the Mastodon here to take that. That's fine. That's totally fine. We're good. We're just gonna dodge around these. No biggie. We jump back on Iktab. Where's my Ancestral Spirit? Can you give this guy a bonk for me, please? Help me bonk this man. Thank you. Now, unlike Ornstein and Smo boss fight, or the other twin boss fights I've seen done in, or seen and done in Souls-likes and such, In this game, it really behooves us to keep them both low because the other will not heal when his buddy dies. He just gets empowered. So we can actually avoid some of the most dangerous attacks in this fight. Oh, we stunned him. All right, that's fine. We're dropping the hammer. Drop the hammer. Drink a potion. Oh, I think the Mastodon got an interrupt on me while I was going to do the hammer, which sucks. Maybe we do need to duke it out with this Mastodon a little bit. Yeah, put up your dukes, buddy.
Tusks. Put up his tusks.
His tusks are his dukes. As you can see, we're doing nice little chunks out here. Part of that is because we have gone hard in the cloth with our melee build. We have Blood of the Giants passive for those of you who play the game. And for those of you who don't, that is the one that makes it so you can hold a two-handed weapon in one hand. Ooh, we're going back in time. Thank you, Chronomancy. Because I did not want to take that hit, so I didn't. Now we yump. Now we bonk. We're just going to drop a hammer on this guy while he's standing still. Okay, now I really need to focus on this big guy here. We have done enough damage that I am comfortable with where the Death Lord is at. Now the goal is to try and not accidentally kill him while we fight the Mastodon here. That's gonna be the real trick. Oh, that's a bad hit. We didn't take it. Good thing we didn't take it. A stitch in time. I feel like Tracer over here. A stitch in time. The cavalry's arrived. Pip pip cheerio.
Oh, God.
I don't know. It's a shame they killed Overwatch. I liked that game back in its heyday. And I know you can still play it, but I'm saying it's dead. I have spoken. Alright, we broke the Mastodon's armor. We love to see it. We give him the old bonk. Now, who do we kill first? At this point, it doesn't even matter. They are both incredibly low. We are safe to do whatever. So I'm just gonna, yep, and then we're gonna call down a tactical nuke on this guy, see if that falls. Oh, he dodged, he knew it was coming. So yeah, no, now this guy's gonna be real trouble for 2 seconds. And there he goes.
For all of 2 seconds.
Yep, for all of 2 seconds. And yeah, we got the Steed's tusks, feels good.
Nicely done.
I think we are officially done. Oh, why didn't I grab all this stuff? Wow, there's a regal orb on the ground. I want that. I want that. It's not the rarest orb, but hey, it helps. Let's upgrade items to magic or to rare. I like that.
Quickly.
All right, gonna identify items with Hoodied Wand. We will talk to Granny Zarka in a second here. For now, I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't care about this. We go over to the stash and we say, yes. My stash is.
try and sell the Mastodon tusk. That's gonna go over well.
Oh yeah, no. Let's totally see if we can soft lock the story. That's a great idea right now, right? I should probably store more of these gems. You know, this was cute while it lasted, but honestly, the Armageddon Ruin Advanced Mall, that's where we're at right now, baby. So yeah, I need more inventory space right now, more than anything. So let's just go ahead, set that up like so. Thank you. Ooh, that's a good spirit gem. Level 13 spirit gem? Ooh, but what skills could I get with this? Oh, I could just kind of upgrade ones I got. I mean, Herald of Ash, upgrading that to 13 would be awesome. That increases our overkill. Time of Need, we could reduce the time it takes for me to get that, you know, that heal and curse removal. Oh, pardon me. What I really want is to get Berserk at level 14. That looks like that goes really well with our build here for all the passives we could get. For now, I think we upgrade Herald of Ash, because that's just one level lower than Time of Need. I also need to go and get the gem from my War Cry that I liked using. Was it Corrupting Cry? Yeah, it was Corrupting Cry. I like having that there, as long as I'm using Infernal Cry, right? Might as well be dealing damage. Zarka, if you could be a doll, and... oh yeah, yep, that's worth 2. Worthwhile. Go back here, yeet that in there, call it a day, and... now, why must I still travel to the Trader's Passive for Ascent to Power? Did I miss something? Am I just incredibly dumb? We're already on the Mastodon Tusk quest, but I can't go to Trail of the Sekmas Because I'm missing something here. Well, whatever the case, it'll give me
You
an
haven't beaten
opportunity.
Malala.
I did. I have her frickin'... There it is, my level 52 Jin Barya for beating her. I have another one from level 28 that I just picked up. Got a spare one. Never bothered to use it. It's there. All right, fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I will search the trader's passive or passage. Because here's the thing: if we look here, where is it? We're in the trader's passage. Let's go to the below-ground map. There it is. Yeah, Balbala the trader. The trader once bound has now been released. I already did it. Did I miss something else down here? Oh, spiders. Arachnus Dethicus. How are you guys doing? Oh, yeah, they're slowing me down. As if I'm not already slow enough by being a chonky tank. Take that support gem, thank you. Alright, we're gonna kill these guys.
Do a heckin' bone.
Wow, that was a lot of damage that I'm glad I didn't take. This guy's an ass, alright. Yep, just stay right there.
Oh, wow.
Give him the old two-story bonka, please. Oh, I am frozen. Oh no. Good thing I'm indomitable. There we go, he's dead. Now the other thing I should note, I don't have an execute on my character naturally. I know a lot of melee classes can get an ability called culling, where an enemy will automatically die once you get them past a certain threshold, health threshold. But I have my good friend Jeff, who's impaled on my my little gate as a shield. This unique is really awesome because I can block like crazy, and if I block an attack, the enemy is cold. So more often than not, I'll get an enemy low, they'll hit me, and then they'll die. And I think that's actually why I'm having trouble bonking enemies sometimes. Right when they get within bonk threshold, they're also within the culling threshold. They'll swing at me, I'll block with my 75% chance here, and then that's it. They're just done. They die. They die because Jeff said no. Which you love to see. Ah. I like how somehow my descent is even slowed when I'm coated in spider goo, as if somehow it's like giving me wind resistance. I don't know. What? Yo, we got a unique superior bone raiment. All right, I'm an impatient soul. Let's see. What are you?
Ancient power.
So, it has intelligence, energy shield, clearly a wizard's garb, gives extra life and health. Minions gain 24% of their maximum life as an energy shield, and minions revive faster. Ooh. I got a buddy who plays a minion build in this game. I am going to have to send a picture of that item to him. See if he has any interest in that. I know you're not interested in manions. You're just interested in shooting arrow big. Shoot arrow good. I'm sorry. So I'm not mean to make a mockery of your craft of shooting arrow good. So with this, yeah, let's just go ahead and Oi, bad. Give him the old 1-2 jump. 1-2 buckle my shoe. Bonk this guy. Bonk that guy. I'm a wizard. I do what I want. Getting up to some serious whiz-biz, as they say. God, that was bad. Jason, you can't let me get away with this. You can't keep letting me get away with this.
Why? I don't see anything wrong here.
Well, at least you can be part of the problem with me then.
You're welcome.
Alright, we give a nice little uppercut there. Now we're just back running down this path. Oh, hello, Skitter Golems. How are you? Yep, don't care. It's very nice. Very nice how much. Oh, would you look at that? No wonder I've been taking more hits than I thought, or getting hit harder. My armor, I haven't had a chance to upgrade my armor in a little while, and it's starting to fall off due to the just native difficulty of going up an axe. Obviously, it's not like a huge problem, but when you're doing melee builds, because of how damage is kind of applied in this game, you usually want to have some kind of defensive stats to really help with the problem. All right, Blood Bellow. Tactical nuke.
Incoming!
Ooh, we got an emerald. You love to see gems. I know one of the reasons my armor is taking a hit is because I decided to put on boots that are fast, but not necessarily armored. And the unfortunate truth is, I know it doesn't make any sense, but movement speed is actually the best defensive stat in this game. So many enemies do projectile-based attacks, and base movement speed of characters is so slow that sometimes having that little extra speed to just juke is the difference between life and death. Certainly you can keep, you know, on the offensive better while moving around, moving and grooving as well, so we love doing that. Get my consecrated ground. Alright, nah, it's fine. We got time of need, so this poison will be gone in a second. Another bonk. Give us a bonk here, please. Jump on some spiders. You'd think Gooba stomping a spider would like be instant death for it, but you know, especially with my thick boy armor that I'm wearing right now.
It's your wings. Your wings are descending your descent, or slowing your descent.
But I am a beautiful butterfly.
You are a beautiful butterfly.
Alright, fine. You want me to take off the wings? You think that'll make my descent greater?
I don't think so.
Alright. Very good. Then we don't need to be such worried about such things. Yeah, these blues mean nothing to me. Oh, and anyone who's watching this in the meantime, you know, before the future when I can't ask questions, or when you can't ask questions and I can't answer them, rather, feel free to talk to me about my build. Feel free to judge my build harshly, severely even. If you know better about this game than I do, I'd be interested to hear your take, because that will probably help me make this build just a little bit more busted. I mean, I'm not struggling right now. I'm not even like, I don't know, but I'm not at the maps phase with this character yet, so obviously there could always be room for improvement.
Full inventory.
Uh-oh. Yeah, alright. Hoodied one. We do this. I think I saw some gem slot. No! No!
I hear you.
Oh my god, I'm so on autopilot right now. Well,
Okay,
alright.
we
I
have
hope
no
that wasn't...
witnesses. This never happened.
Yep. You know, you can buy back, but you can't undo what I just did there. Can you? Nope, it's gone. It's gone.
There's no witnesses.
That's painful. You know, the thing is, I'm not even sure if it would have been that good, honestly. From what I've been told about the minion build my buddy's playing, like, survivability on the minions ain't really the issue, and that's all that would have done. I would be interested to check the marketplace and, like, because if I just dismantled something I could have sold for a divine orb later, that would have been bad. And, you know, maybe I did. Oopsie. You know, but it's okay. We live with these mistakes. I'm on autopilot, as I imagine many people get to that phase when they're playing it. Judge me severely if you must.
I am.
If, for those of you who play minion builds out there yourselves, I'm sorry, you just had to witness that murder of an item that could have been used for your build.
They are screaming in terror currently.
Anger, rage, agony. I'm more upset that that's something I could have sold on the market board, or just given to our buddy who plays the minion build, if he wanted it. But what can you do? Cry about it? Yeah, I'll cry about it. Later.
Quit thinking about it, you won't have to.
Right now, I just want to know why it wants me to search the trader's passive. I've already taken care of Balbara. We're good.
Have you done it in this playthrough is my question.
Yes.
Interesting.
Did I need to read the Decree of Imprisonment? Because I think I skipped that one this time. I don't want to have to fight her again. It's going to be a long fight because she's super mobile, and that is the biggest struggle with melee builds, is that there are plenty of enemies who will just be like, I think I shall. I think I'll want to run away.
Not be in this location anymore.
And then what do? Well, I guess you jump on them. Try it again. Alright, I will try and clear this entire passageway. We'll kill everything in our path, a trail of destruction. For those of you tuning in, yes, we're playing a melee build. No, we're not playing the warrior or a melee mercenary. We are playing a melee sorceress because chronomancy is cool. Because I saw arcane, I saw how cool time magic can be. and I rolled with it.
Thank you, Echo.
Yep.
Didn't know Echo was your inspiration for this.
They made Echo likable. I hated his character in League of Legends. I thought
He wasn't a bad character in League. He truly wasn't.
So here's the thing. The door's closed, right? We look in here, and we go to the underground map. Yeah, we've already done it. Should I fight her again? Do you think that'll...
The traitor must be sealed.
I don't know. At this rate, it seems like you have to brute force this game sometimes.
Fine, we'll fight her again.
Your punishment should have ended.
Not gonna be happy about it, but you'll fight her again.
Alright, so my problem with Echo was just that he seemed to be exactly what what Riot thought kids thought was cool, bundled up into one character, and I'm an old curmudgeon, so, you know, there was that.
Not yet.
Let's get the totem up.
So, one thing...
But then, they made him really likable in Arcane. I really liked that, his arc and all that, so I'm gonna
made
go
him
back.
relatable.
Ooh, gotta go back in time. There we go. Stitch in time, we're Gucci.
Can I give you one suggestion for this fight if you didn't ever know it?
What's that?
Those sigils, when she throws down with the coin floating up to summon minions,
Yep.
step in those and you can interrupt her summoning minions.
Oh.
But just roll out of the way because she's gonna strike in that sigil.
Oh, well, I guess what is the worst sin here? Her having minions or me having... Because they're unbonkable. That's the problem with her minions, so I can't stack extra damage that way, which is very unfortunate. She's got an incredibly high evasion chance as well. Oh, good. She's doing this shit. Yeah, wake up, Balbaria. Are you going to stab at me for a while? Can I do this?
You can at least roll out of the way of the sigil.
Oh, no. She stepped out of the way. Well, we got her minion with it. With the tactical nuke.
We need a soundbite. We need a tactical nuke soundbite now.
I know, right? If I can get her bonked, then that will probably be the best opportunity for me to give her the old tactical nuke. So I'm going to save that for just a few more seconds here because we're getting real close to the bonk level. We get the bonk. And, no, wrong button. There we go. Come on, bonk. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. A little nice chunk there.
The bonkening has begun.
And the worst part is I have really high accuracy on this mallet. It's just, she's so evasive because she's a sneaky little thing. Yep, we're gonna leap away from that, get on the consecrated ground to get some health regen going. My build isn't terribly complicated. By the end of this, you guys will know exactly what I'm doing just by pressing buttons. Oh, I'm gonna go back in time. I didn't want to take that hit. Let's thank you, Echo.
You didn't get hit. What are you talking about?
Exactly, yeah, no, 4 seconds ago I wasn't hit, therefore. Alright. Can I can't roll through it, that's very sad.
I need more time.
Oh, she's right here. Alright, come on. Come on, girly.
See, that was
Alright.
you interrupting her sigil summoning minion.
I see, yep. She's doing it again. Do I care about that more than I care about getting bonks here? Alright, definitely need to get some consecrated ground. That regen is money. Running to the left, running to the right. She's gonna do her little knife trick. That's cute.
Slide to the right.
And we're just, yeah, we're just gonna try and build up more of that bonk meter. It's that little, kind of copper-colored one beneath the health bar. You guys know what it is. Oh, right as she's within bonk range, okay. And she's hiding back here, of course, that's fine. Woman, get down on the ground so I can do that. Oh, God, I accidentally hit G because it's next to F, and my fingers are clumsy today. Clumsier than usual. I blame the curse of the stream. I say that like I'm losing horribly, and not just I keep making very simple mistakes because I'm just a little silly. Nope. I didn't take that hit. That didn't happen. Oh no, there's 3 of them. Okay, that's actually enough to be a threat. So we are going to, yep. And we're not gonna take that big hit she just did. She's very proud of herself for. Well, she's gonna miss right as I drop my tactical nuke. Very cool. There you are. Hey, girlie, how you doing? Balbala! It's enough out of you, girl. You're being very weird to the guests.
Well, she seems to be inviting her own guests at this rate.
All right. Yeah, and I'm just gonna keep jumping around. Just do that ground pound. It's a very easy food strategy to get damage. We didn't take that hit because we're Chronomancers. We leap across the chasm because Jump Slam is, like, if there's ever a mandatory ability when you're playing a melee character in this game, it's probably Jump Slam. I mean, the tactical nuke is nice, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, no, Jump Slam is just so useful, so good. There are some platforming sections in this game and puzzle rooms that can be incredibly frustrating. And because you can jump over chasms and sun low walls with it, it actually makes it a lot less painful to do that. I keep forgetting to summon my totem when I get into those punch-out kind of situations with her. I need to remember to do that. There we go. And she called herself on my shield. Jeff! Thank you, Jeff.
I believe you mean Jeff got the kill. You were there to assist.
Alright, I sit. Okay, we got way too much crap this time. We're never gonna see a unique again because that's just how my luck has been. All the uniques I'm using right now aren't even ones I have found. One I got from a store, another was gifted to me by a friend. Very unfortunate that things work that way, but you know, that's the name of the game. Yes, 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 I'll make sure. True. Let's go ahead and store some of the important stuff here. What does this gem do? Increases amount of mana leached. That's cute for someone who's not me. Let's see if it upgrades into something cool. Increased projectile speed. Oh, this could actually be really good on my archer. I'll throw that in the old stasherino for now. And now, the real question here, how much more of this do I need to do to unglitch the game? Because I would love to get more, points. Love to get more points here for my subclasses. You can see, we've taken Chronomancer. We went this way to go ahead and get Temporal Rift, which is incredibly good. Because we can go back 4 seconds in time, a la Echo. It's funny, in Arcane, he actually goes back exactly 4 seconds. That's his whole shtick. We've got this whole circular heartbeat. We recoup 30% of the damage we take as life. I have another passive further on the tree that does exactly that. So we are getting hit and not caring about it as much as we might. We've beaten up Balbala twice. Oh hey, there's a Goldilocks here. There's someone worth nuking. All right, we're gonna jump on that. Tactical nuke incoming. And there we go. Everybody's dead. Ooh, I am getting gems today. Let's go. Gems are actually incredibly good. You can socket them into items. You can socket them into your passive skill tree. Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted to see. Well, we got another Goldilocks here. Bonking Iron Jaw, and then we're going to drop a big old hammer on him. There he goes. Acid Cloak. Lots of elite spiders here today. Level up for me. Promoted!
I have no space for that.
God, I should stop picking up the whites on the ground. I'm filling up my inventory way too fast. No point, really. I mean, I guess I can sell it. Every little bit of gold adds up eventually, but geez, man. I'm only going to be picking up whites if they have quality or sockets from now on, so that I can steal those.
No need to rush.
Alright, yeah, nothing special here. Ooh, we can break
bud.
that down at least.
All right.
Yeah?
But when you get the chance, bring up the map. Tell me the enemy level for the area of the trial.
For my trial or what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For your
All right.
trial.
Got you. Let's see here. We are looking at, yeah, we're in Cruelty Act 2. So the trial will be 22. Hey, it's open now! What the heck? We unglitched it, I think. Maybe. I don't know how.
Okay.
So we just beat her twice. I have confirmation. It's
Do
all
make
on
sure
the...
that your medallion says you will get ascendancy points, because what I'm seeing online says the area level should be 45 plus.
What? That's a level 52 Barria. And it still won't do it? Ay, ay, ay. Alright, fine. I don't trust like that. Something is afoot. Ooh, there we go. That one has a gem slot. You can tell because it had the little star next to it. This isn't enough to waste my time. Come on, guys. Follow me. We'll corral ya. I might clear the area just to be safe, because this game is definitely at a totally finished state and ready for launch. No, I kid. This game has clearly had a lot of effort put into it, and there are a few occasional issues, glitches, etc. But for the most part, I'd say it's really stable, and the content they've thrown in here thus far, pretty heckin' good.
Oh yes, and they've clearly poured their heart and soul into this game.
Yeah, they've taken a lot of inspiration from the best parts of the Diablo series and Last Epoch, and maybe even the Fate series. And I would say they are doing quite a good job kind of making it feel unique. I know a lot of people complain about the difficulty, and honestly, that is fair. This one's tough, and it took me a little getting used to initially, but as you can see, eventually I did it. And for anyone interested in playing it, especially like in a few months when it's going to be free to play, the price is nice. The monetization is not particularly predatory. I'm your limb terror. Come tear my limbs. Thank you. Oh, we avoid that. Or not. You know, it didn't happen. Very, very cute attempt on you there. Rebirth rune, sure. Alright, we'll take at least the blues. I guess if there was something I really wanted to spend an Alchemist's Orb on, I could pick up a white, turn it immediately rare, and see what happens. Or I guess immediately... Yeah, no, immediately rare. That's what those do. Oh, she's not commenting on the statues this time. It's part of her
How
backstory.
dare she?
Another cool thing this game does is every character is like... They're not just some random adventurer who's coming into this world from out of town or whatever. They are a part of this world, and depending on which character you get or pick, you will have different NPCs react to you in important ways. I think that's really cool. For example, I didn't realize that the character our other buddy who plays Melee picked is actually the son of Renly, who's the old blacksmith at the start of the game, who's all kindly and helpful.
Oh really?
Yeah, so if you choose that guy, then you get a completely different little reaction than if you choose anyone else. Which is really cool. I love the little details in games like that. And I really think it's neat that the devs
so
took
the
the
joke
time.
should be the next character you make should be a mage that is based on that guy.
Oh, that'd be really funny, actually, because I want to make a magic character. So yeah, obviously, I can't start with, like, the witch or the sorceress again. No, I mean, I've already got a sorceress. She's right here. Doesn't this not look like a sorceress to you? Yeah, this is a sorceress. Come on, guys.
She's a pretty butterfly.
Exactly. I got my mercenary. I'm playing him legit. I'm playing my ranger legit, so it's too late for that. But yeah, no, we'll take a melee character, and we'll make him a magic boy. That could be really funny. I mean, the system is so in-depth. Alright, we've cleared the entire area. I think, yeah, is this the last little pathway here? Just to be sure that I don't get screwed over by glitches. Give me that augmentation orb, please. Okay, we bonk him. Alright. Wow, it's still going a little bit. There we go. Yeah, alright, just gonna jump on you guys. Yahoo! It's me, Mario. With a couple of bonks, we get an Iron Caress. I don't want to come back here, if this is it. I'm taking that one. We did it. We cleared the area. Let's go ahead and scan the skill point. So yeah, no, my passive tree's a little silly. We went on an adventure. Got some important stuff down here, really doing everything we can to get block chance and utilize it for some good. Now, my next goal is to kind of get down here to increase the damage we do based on our block chance. We already got a similar node all the way up here, but you know, this will be 2% increase instead of 1. We love crunching those numbers here. So we're going to go down here. We're going to get the strength. I know. Very boring level up this time. We take it. We got to take it. Why does it still want me to search the trader's passive? We did it. We've searched the whole dang thing.
What I am seeing is it might be glitched currently.
Great. Alright, so maybe if I leave via the Halani gates, then we'll call it a day, and hopefully we won't be glitched. Hey, BBC Boppin', how's it going? Yeah, no, Melee Sorceress is really fun. Chronomancer gives you a lot to work with that kind of helps with the melee game. Eventually, what I'm hoping to get up to is to go down this path here, which will have your skills have a chance not to consume cooldowns, and then eventually Unbound Encore Time Snap, which allows you to refresh your cooldown recovery. And while we're doing that is because our little Hammer of the Gods here, you know, that's like basically the tactical nuke of melee builds, but it's on a pretty lengthy cooldown. So with skills like that, we could drop hammers all day. In the meantime, while we're saving up points for it, Temporal Rift is an incredible sustainability tool, because you just get to go back in time to whatever state your character was in 4 seconds ago. Let's say you take a really bad hit from an element you're not spec'd against. Like right now, if someone hit me with cold damage, I'm in trouble. Then I could just be like, didn't happen. And then my health, my mana, everything will be where it was at that point. So, very, very useful tools to make the melee class that much more sustainability. And then, of course, we're still using all the other things that, you know, normal melee classes use to make it good. Like, we're using Bone Shatter and Leap Slam. Those are like the staples in my mind, at least.
Take your time.
Alrighty, we sell this. Ooh, we can break that down. That is interesting, but not nearly good enough for what we need, so we'll disenchant that. What is going on with these boots? We don't care about those boots. Zarka, yes, disenchant this baby girl. Thank you. Thanks, Granny. And then, of course, we're going to break that down, call it a day. Get that in my stasherino, throw that, and, ooh, should be with quarterstaves. Magnitude. Ooh, we do a lot of magnitude and damaging ailments. That could be an interesting one. I'll keep that in the inventory just to think about it for a while. Let's see. Boppin says, that sounds dope. I just started making a Chrono Ice build. Just started it last week. The depth in builds is insane. Oh, yeah, dude. I freaking love it. Cause, like... Wait, I don't need to go this way anymore.
Why do you think he's being this insane to a freaking Chronomancer melee?
I mean, it's just so much fun, right? What, have you done any other kind of cool customization builds? Because Ice Chrono sounds like fun to me. You must be like a constant threat of slows with that bad boy. Anyway, alright, we did the Mammoth, we cleared that. We're gonna go to... Yeah, I think we do Keth next, then Valley of Titan. So let's go to Keth. I love it, though, like, because I just took all this just so I could do just every level strength. We were really struggling early on. This build was hard in true Act 1, no lie. Until we got up to about here where we could start getting, you know, some defensive stuff with block. And then, of course, block converted into melee damage. We went on another long adventure to get down here with some just close range damage. And then finally, we're dealing more damage with our maces. Of course, we have Giant's Blood, so we can get the two-handed bonk stick in one hand. Like, we're doing... you can just do that, and the game doesn't even call you silly for it. I love it. Alright. Backing on into Keth. Just walking past all the Scorpones. Alright, jumping in. Oh, I actually didn't get anyone with a bonk threshold. Ooh, ah, crap, that was my bad. That was my bad. I let myself get stun locked before I could press Temporal Rift. So normally what you do is you get hit, a bunch of people start bonking you, and then you're just like, oh, that didn't happen. Anyway, that's how that's supposed to work if I don't mess it up. There we go.
I just now saw that. Holy crap.
Of course, we've put, you know, Sacred Ground on our jump so that we have that 5% healing while we're on it. But no tank build is truly safe in this game. That's how they do it. Let's see, your first build was a double shock Stormweaver, then you tried to make another Sorceress on your own. Ah, nice.
Sorceress was fun. That was my first class. I enjoyed the lightning and the ice. It just fell off after a while, and I could not figure out how to fix it.
Sorceress is awesome. My first class was Mercenary, which I played it pretty honest. I try to avoid looking up builds online, though no lie, I have taken suggestions. I have seen other people doing kind of off the beaten path melee builds, and that's what inspired me to take some of the paths I did. So yeah, no, I see no shame in it either way. Like, on the one hand, there's open experimentation. If you want to go to the lab and build your own build and do all this crazy stuff, you are free to do that. But also, let's be real, there are nerds who are far nerdier than you or I who have taken the time to crunch the numbers and basically create the biggest number they can with a specific build. And I see nothing wrong with, you know, if not outright taking the build, then at least using it as a launch point for your own crazy thoughts. Because at the end of the day, the other thing that's going to happen is you're going to find uniques that maybe the other person didn't have or didn't think about. And that's going to change a few things. Something that's helped me a lot for my build is this unique, the Vertex. That's one I took from a recommendation online. Equipments and skill gems have 50% reduced attribute cost. It's the only reason I can use Blood of the Giants to get them all right now, because Blood of the Giants triples the strength cost for all weapons, which can be really rough. But it's totally worth it if you can get it, because two-handed weapons, way better than one-handed weapons in the damage department, especially when you're going for a high block chance build like me. Let's see, yeah, once you kind of understand the passive tree, making your own build is so much more fun than following a guide. Absolutely, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Be free. You know, and I might say that even if you're newer to ARPGs, or even just this game as opposed to others, maybe it's not a bad thing to look at a build online, because it does perform a little differently. I'm not gonna lie, it took me a little while to kind of get used to the thought process I needed to make sure that I could make a good build. But now that I'm here, I am just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing if it sticks. And we're sticking. For now, we're sticking at least. There might be a time when I'm going to have to refund some serious passives and rebuild just because we hit a wall. You know how it is. Let's see. Dual-handed Sunder Warriors. Oh, yeah. No, those guys can be crazy. Yeah. That is a build right there. You'll love to see that, though. Dude, yeah, no, the two-handed Titan with a bonk. That should be like its own meme in the community at this point. They pop in, say, allow me to introduce myself, and then the boss just doesn't get to play the game. That's, if anything, here would be my suggestion for the meme. The boss, I'm not hearing the boss music, the boss is hearing me music. I don't know. I'm in a silly mood tonight, my man. I'm in a silly mood tonight. Alrighty, we resume going down here. We definitely want to keep these relics. We're doing this. These guys aren't even giving me enough density to really make it super worth my time to stomp and bonk. I mean, alright, well, we'll try and corral them. We'll try and get a bunch of people grouped together before we really stop and fight, because I do want to get through this map. I've seen it all before. We absolutely want the treasure, though. Oh, thanks, Bop, and it was nice chatting with you too, and thanks for the sub, buddy. I hope to see you around. Take it easy. I hope you have a good night. Alright, here we go. Give that the old bonka, please. Blacksmith's whetstone. Ooh, we always take amulets just to see what potential we can get out of them. Bunch of blues here. No worries with that.
Many blues.
Going back up the ladder. I don't care about these snake women. Hey, girl, want to give me a little hiss? Well, I don't know what I expected.
That pun was bad, and you should feel bad.
Well, she vomited on me for it, so I hope you're happy. I need to refresh my memory. Is there any important subquest here? No, we got the abandoned shrine. Ooh, is Kabbalah in this one? I think Kabbalah's here. Alright, we should kill her before we leave. Boss XP. Oh, I am. There we go. I'll just roll out of that. Let's just go and kill this little...
She's usually near the center of the map.
Alright, center of the map. Let's see. That sounds right to me.
Usually the few times I've been here.
So, this doesn't look like her boss arena. Ooh, more stairs though, more treasure room. We'll
You
definitely
will find
take that.
another checkpoint near it.
Oh, that's the looted vault. Yep. No dice. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. Been playing a lot more Act 3 because that's where multiple of my characters are on right now. Nah, we're not. We're not. Ooh, we might actually have enough density to make this fight worth our while, though. There we go. That's the nice thing about this build. The more enemies that are in an area, the more dangerous I am too. So that makes for a very engaging bit there.
Yes, because you're basically turning all of them into explosives.
Ah, here she is. Gabala the Constrictor Queen. Alright, yeah, we're gonna do that. And then, you know... Oh, she interrupted the tactical nuke. That's very sad. I have to wait for another one. Oh well.
How dare she?
We'll rage. We'll get a totem. I actually might want to... I don't like having an ability bound on the T button. That's a bit of a reach, even for my piano playing fingers, just because of how my keyboard is. So I might have to... I might just put it like a Control E. Control E would be easier, I think.
Do you have a possible recommendation?
What's that?
Think an MMO. Put your MMO mouse on and bind them to skill buttons.
But 1, 2, and 3 are for... Are those bound for anything, actually? Oh, I know this one.
1 and 2 are bound for your healing
For the
potion and
potions,
mana
yeah.
potion, but everything else is not.
Alright.
That is how I played
Tactical
this
nuke
game
incoming.
after a while.
Can I get her within bonk range? Yes! And she kills all her little friends because of the bonk. That's what I'm talking
Mini
about,
bonks,
baby.
the chain bonketing. Holy crap. That is gratifying to watch.
Oh yeah, no, this is a fun build here. It was literally hell throughout Act 1 and a good chunk of Act 2, but once you finally get to the point where the abilities are starting to come together, oh yeah, it feels good. Oh, alright, yeah, she's gonna do that. I don't want to be there for that. She kills her friends, I don't care. She gets bonked. My little ancestral warrior totem is gonna help me just stack on that DPS, which is exactly what we want to see right now. We yell at her. Tactical nuke incoming. Oh, that's rude. Haha, she knew. She knew. Oh, Kabbalah, 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 you silly little girl. All right.
Well, still bonking.
All right. And of course, the reason we do this for that book of specializations. My family at home won't believe this. All right. Yeah, let's go. Let's go ahead and make the old return trip. Blues are at least worth it, I think. Now, Hoodie-Dwan. Thank you for identifying those, my good sir. Yeah, nothing I really want here. This is all fine. We'll save ourselves some inventory space because we put these and these in here. Ooh, that is not a bad amulet, actually. 4% to all elemental resistances. I mean, every little bit helps, and that maximum life is nice. I think we actually put this one in here.
Do you use intelligence, though? That's my one question.
No. That was one of the sacrifices I had to make for this build. Intelligence is my dump stat. Granted, you know, dump stat for a sorceress still seems to be around the 30. I think a lot of that's coming from my gear, though. But yeah, I am mono strength, basically. I had to get dex up to 35 to make sure I could use some of these skills, which, funnily enough, require dex. Whatever the case, let's go ahead, get this. Let's get our power bump. Now, I know a lot of people online are recommending Bulwark. Let's see what this does. Dodge roll, cannot avoid damage, take 30% less damage from hits while dodging. That's interesting. I mean, the key of the dodge roll is a very limited iframe, right? Like, that's what you're getting. That's what you're dodging for, to try and hit, to make some distance and utilize those iframes. But I don't know if that's doing it for me right now. I think I'd rather get something like Iron Reflexes, which converts all evasion rating into armor, especially because my helmet is build defining, and that only gives evasion.
And
I think I kind of want to curve up this way.
Doesn't seem. It seems like, yeah, you can dodge. You won't avoid taking damage now. So
Yeah,
maybe that's the trade-off.
Well, the extra 30%, the reason that could be good is if you were max armor, if you could actually get yourself to 75% armor, that would be where that ability shines. Because then the extra 30% mitigation, you're already ignoring 75, plus the 30, you're basically dodge rolling. But maintaining 100% armor is tough. Do I want stun threshold? I should probably do hefty unit, right? Just to make sure my tactical nuke doesn't get interrupted. Or maybe stun buildup.
Tactical nuke incoming?
Yeah, we're not quite there yet. You know, we'll take another point of strength. That way we have options to go down both of those paths. That feels good to me for now. Because you never know what we're going to find or what we're going to think of that could change the build at its core, right? Like, that's the big promise.
Or finding a rare item or a unique item.
Exactly.
That gives you a new idea.
Like my tower shield here, that also kind of changed how I took this build. And it has been very useful to me. Big ups to my homie who gave me that shield. Thank you so much. I don't know if you want to be name dropped right now, so I won't. Oh, that's fire. Anyway, back in time. Oh, yeah, no, I went back in time to right as I was burning, darn. There's no, like, in-game counter to tell you how long ago 4 seconds was. All you know is that you'll be at the furthest away of these time clones, or little time shadows that you're leaving around, which is pretty cool.
I mean, that's no different than any other game that has a time travel mechanic.
I like it. I really do. It's less intrusive. So it's not like there's a big old countdown happening on my screen, and it feels thematic and cool. But, you know, it's definitely something I'm still trying to get used to in how to deal with making sure that I time travel back at the right time.
Right.
To the right time. Alright, jeez, yep. I really need to get rid of these Sun Clan relics as well. Oh, this is a checkpoint, so this is... Oh, I know what that fight is. That's the Gem Scarab.
Oh, good, that thing. I wish you luck. Last time I did that, that was not a fun fight.
Let's see, that's just all evasion. I don't know if you want an evasion-heavy hat. Wait a minute. Ah, no, it's not worth upgrading. Let's see, does she have... Oh, that's interesting. 3 to 95 lightning damage. Oh. Okay. No, that's way too sucker save. I really like the consistency of the damage for the one I have right now. But, to those of you who don't know, make sure you check the store. From time to time, they'll actually have good stuff in there. I know, an ARPG where the storekeeper will sell you better stuff than you can find? Absurd. Crazy. But I tell you, it's real, but it's rare. Ooh! Ooh, that's a lot of armor. That's too much armor to pass up, almost. Oof. Alright, tell you what we do with this.
A deal is made.
We try and roll that sucker for some freaking movement speed. If we get movement speed on this bad boy... Wait, what am I doing? No, it's already at 2. Regal Orb, come on! Rarity of items found. Okay, I'm gonna keep the movement boots in the back pocket in case things go wrong, but that extra armor will help. That's only a part of it, though. I mean, we're getting a lot of armor from here, here, and here now. We're still not getting a lot of armor from this unique shield, which is the major downside to it. And the thing I need to upgrade next most is definitely these gloves. Those gloves are just... Like, it's helping me because we're getting 19 life per enemy killed. So it's really keeping that sustain in the fight, but like... Yeah, you see, I can already feel we're slower. This will be interesting. I'm not sure if it's worth it, but maybe the item find will actually be kind of nice. Alright. Oh, this is a 2-jump mob. Very well. So this is where this gets interesting. And no, he's wandering away. Get back here, you bitch. Then he blows up. Then he keeps trucking. Oh, I'm not entirely sure I saw what killed me there. Not entirely sure I saw what killed me there. That's okay. All right, we go back in time to when that didn't happen. I need lightning resistance. That's what I forgot to grab before we came here. Yeah, no, this guy does so much lightning damage. And that's another reason that evasion, or that movement speed is so good. Believe it or not, your movement speed also determines how far you roll. Oh, we got him with the bonk. He's down. He's already back up. That's not great. That's not what I love to see. I mean, if I play it right, I can still win this fight.
I wish you luck.
I'm just gonna have to, you know, like, look at that. We're dealing the damage. The damage is there. Oh, I got interrupted. Okay, maybe I do go down that stun threshold, actually. Just to make sure that doesn't happen. That stun threshold tree would be nice. Oh, he's gonna blow up again. We jump back in. That's the other reason Jump Slam is incredible on melee builds. We absolutely need the ability to reposition at times of great panic. Ooh, a ruby.
I need to look into getting that for my archer.
So yeah, I mean, we're so slow right now. We can even do a little comparison. I rolled to there, it's here to there with those boots. Oh, and yep, we get that little extra distance. And sometimes that little extra distance is the difference. So, alright, let's see what these boots are. Don't love it. Don't love it. Okay, yeah, those boots can go. I'm gonna put the movement speed boots on the side for now. Oh yeah, sometimes my slams and strikes will hit twice. There's just a very low chance for that to happen based on something in my passive tree. So that's what happens when you guys see that. I think I forgot to mention it earlier. I could take... If I saw a really good, like, tanky set of gloves on the ground, I might burn an Alchemist Orb just to see what we get. Just to gamble a little. Ow. Rude. Hey, come here. Oh, he's still alive? We could also take that risk with a Forge Maul. I'll see how many Alchemist Orbs I have and see if it's worth it to me. I'm not hurting for a new Maul, though. Mine has been pretty solid. Alright, we're gonna lead y'all up in here. Come together. Alright, never mind. That's gonna be a wonky fight. We'll do it out here. Get that Scroll of Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Mispronouncing things is funny to me, and it never won't be. I will not be taking notes at this time.
I won't be taking notes either because I'm the one that encouraged.
Uh-oh. Didn't hurt. There we go. Thank you, Chronomancy. That is going to be one major loss that I'm going to have to take for the cooldown reduction tree I want, though. There's not enough, you know, points to go around. And so, unfortunately, I will have to lose my Echo Time Slip, even though it has saved my life countless times. Can you guys stop with the fire jars? Thank you. Yeah, that's what you get. There we go. Ah! Give this guy a bonk. Alright. Through this fight. Clearly, I should be focusing more on my resistances here. I mean, that's something that any veteran player of these types of games will tell you, but it's especially important in here because of the quick TTK on you, the player.
There's no TTK on us. What are you talking about?
You know that's a lie.
As one who plays a very squishy class, I know it's a lie.
Ooh, there we go. Oh wait, no, that's a helm. Crap, I cannot replace my helm at all. That one is immutable. Alright, yeah, I think I do go down the stun threshold path at this point. Yeah, those guys, yeah, the stun can be real annoying. I could have jumped out of there, but one of the little squishy skelly boys managed to bonk me. And I was stunned out of jumping. That'll also mean that I can panic with my temporal rift a lot safer as well. A higher stun threshold. I think. I'm gonna double check the passive tree in a second here to make sure stun threshold does what I think it does. Let's see here. Alright, yeah, stun threshold. Increasing the stun threshold makes it less likely that being hit will stun you. Yep, that's the one. Now, what is my stun threshold? Can I see that anywhere? Armor, physical damage reduction, evasion, fire resistance, lightning, chaos, block. Why can't, that is so lame that I can't see that anywhere easily, at least. Maybe it was there in front of my face, but I just missed it because, you know, I'm trying to drive and read the stat page at the same time.
Don't drive and read the instruction manual at the same time.
Now, eventually my goal is to max out armor, but I'm going to need some incredibly well-rolled boots and gloves. Maybe even some jewelry to make that happen. We'll see how that goes. Tactical nuke incoming. Anyway, that takes care of that. Those three bloobs probably thought they were hot shit. They were like, oh, the second he opens that door, we're going to get him.
We're gonna get him.
I do like having culling on block.
Oh, crap.
It's the closest thing I've seen to a Thorns build in this game. And Thorns builds have always had that level of, just like amusement to me, because it's like, hit me, I want you to do it. You get to have your Joker moment.
I must travel light.
Oh, we're filled. Okay, Magi. Yeah, those guys are the ones that really need to go, especially because my elemental resistances are kind of mid right now. Now, for those of you who don't know, the way damage is calculated in this game, elemental resistances exist in a completely separate state from your armor. I could have incredible armor, the best armor in the game, have it completely capped out. But if someone shoots a spell at me, that armor doesn't count for shit. Elements ignore armor and go for their own bullshit. Just to give everyone, like, an idea of what that means in practice. I'll show it to you in a second here. So yeah, my armor's at 44%. Every hit I take that I don't block, you know, I ignore 44% of the incoming damage, which is really nice. It's one of the few reasons I can tank as many hits as I do. The cap for that is 75, so that can get incredibly good. But if, say, your cold was negative 16, it doesn't matter if you got 75% armor. You're still you're taking more than the full brunt of that ice damage, and boy, you are gonna be feeling
I
it.
have no space for that.
All right, we'll go back for our. Hey, where do you guys keep coming from? Get out of here! Stop it! I need to sell things.
The movie's over.
The movie's over. Go home. I love how Deadpool parodied that.
What? You were hoping for a extra credit scene?
Oh
Go
no, I
home.
am not getting rid of those boots. Those boots are my baby, and I am being careful about it this time. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Alright, we have got better armor. Now we're talking. 409 to 505, a whole lot more going on here too. Extra maximum life, lightning resistance, better life regen. Flat upgrade. And how do we look? Well, the gold will go away, but this armor set's kind of cool. I like it. We're rocking.
What?
We're gonna disenchant you. Not those.
Good.
I still need to keep those boots in case I need to switch for some heckin' movement speed. These boots are no good. We'll disenchant those, actually. I didn't even think to do that because I'm a dummy. There we go.
The boots weren't made for walking?
Those boots were not made for walking. The exact opposite, really.
Damn.
Alright, let's get what we can in there. Damage penetrates fire resistance, increased war cry speed. That's fine. I'd love an excuse to get this in here. I mean, well, the magnitude. This is probably still better on a more elementally focused class, so I'm actually not going to keep the space for that. There we go. We don't need any new skills right now. The big thing I'm looking for is maybe a level, couple levels up here. I mean, I guess I could search around and see what I could do about getting more enhancements on these ones, or seeing other skills that might pair. I do have wasted slots right now, that's very true. But as of right now... Oh, there's a boss somewhere. Bane Frenzy. Bane. Bane! I am Bane! You thought the darkness was your friend. I was born of it. Molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was a man. That Bane's
I
iconic.
never saw that film. Is that actually what he said?
Yes. Everyone
How
makes
is
fun
that-
of Bane, but I'm glad what that Bane did. Ooh, an Exalted Orb, let's go!
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
But I am actually glad what that Bane did for Banes everywhere, because now, like, whenever there's like a more humorous Batman thing, like the Harley Quinn show or Lego Batman, that's the Bane they choose.
Good.
They
Good for
parodied
that.
that Bane, and it's perfect. So, you know, say what you will about Tom Hardy's Bane, but I feel like he did me a solid. Is there anything I'm forgetting down here? We killed the beetle, nothing but an empty shell now. Yes, alright, we're safe to go to the buried shrines. Let's do it. Let's go down here and see what's
There's
what.
a floor toggle on the map.
Shrines were not meant for mortal
So
eyes.
if anyone's lurking out there, I'd be really curious to hear what classes you guys play. I mean, there's not only that, but like what playstyle you choose as well, because there's a ton of classes. And we haven't even gotten like the alternate versions of those classes in the game yet. And then you can do basically stuff like what I'm doing right now, where you're like, this is a very unique thing. I am going to do something weird with it.
I'll unburden you.
Alright, yeah, we sell all that.
Goodbye.
Stash this orb before it's forgotten, because that's an important orb.
And so you don't dismantle it? Cough,
Yeah.
cough.
I'm gonna make a nice little stack over here. That is my protected little area now, so hopefully my muscle memory won't kick in and I'll know. Don't go clicking on that.
Oh, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I'm sorry that happened.
Those are the highest movement speed boots I have. I cannot afford to lose them right now in case I get into a boss fight and I'm like, geez, I really need to be able to move out of the way. And you know I feel that because I dismantled a unique at the start of our stream.
Muscle memory. Yes.
Exactly.
I'm
It's a
there.
pain. It's a real pain sometimes. Anyway, we give that guy to bonk. We give this guy to bonk. We give that guy to bonk. Everyone's dying. I don't care about that. Crystal focus. I try to pick up things and sell it, but at this point where I'm at right now, I really just want to progress the game.
I just wanted the soul.
Oh, we don't want to take that hit. Nope. Oh, cool. He's ice. So that's really great for our speed. Me and the Ancestral Totem are going to gang up on him. Oh, he blew up. That's fine.
Die forgotten.
Ooh, Jeweler's Orbs. Oh, we take that. Those aren't going to help. Those aren't going to help. Those aren't going to help. These guys have been shooting at us for too long. They've had it too good. For too long, really. We kill them. We kill them good. We pounce on these men.
Did we?
Oh yeah,
Did we
you
kill
know
them
we
good?
did. Ooh, a level 3 support gem. That could be money, I think. That actually does bring up the next big question. At what point do we get... Yes. This is where it all starts coming together. I really need to socket some of the skills I have right now and make them a bit better.
Oh yeah, it's all coming.
Actually, I think I'm fine with Herald of Ash and just in time of need. I don't think I need anything more on that, but, you know, getting Culling Strike on our just Mace Strike. So we're culling when we're hitting, and we're culling when we're being hit. I mean, that's just...
That is a good combo.
That seems like that's there's some money to be made there. I don't know if I need to focus that, though, because I'm culling on block. Though it
I mean,
will make it less painful to
culling
get rid of
seems-
this shield if I ever need to.
And culling is your best way of getting rid of enemies at this moment. Plus, as you said, getting rid of your shield. That might not be a bad idea to start investing.
Yeah, getting a shield with higher armor and defensive stats would definitely be nice. There's no way around that. So, you know, we'll consider it.
I'm not saying destroy Jeff.
No,
I'm just saying.
And Jeff is my friend, and I will keep him forever. Because what if I want to go back?
Exactly.
Like, that's the thing I like about this game, which is why I think Diablo's kind of cooked, is that this game is giving us so many options out the gate. Like, I know, at the very least I have heard tell that the latest Diablo patch has been incredible and revitalized the game and all this cool stuff. But I gotta be real, like, the initial launch state of it left a kind of bad taste in my mouth. I enjoyed the campaign, and then was immediately bored to tears by the end game. I really tried hard to like it. I forced myself to play the end game, and maybe that is where the problem lies, right? Maybe I shouldn't have tried to force it. Maybe I should have just let it lie, because I hear that they've updated it and made it a lot better, but now I don't need it because I got this going on. Where else could you start as, like, you know, the token mage class, and then being like, actually, I want to bring a hammer. And I want to be up close and personal. Like, there was some build variety in Diablo 4, so I can't talk too much crap, but, like, the skill trees were so thin, they were twiggy. Wait a minute, I need to know something. Oh, I can jump these walls, yes! Leap slam, mandatory, people. Mandatory. I don't care what melee class you're playing, that is the one.
Door! 3 feet away from me!
Yeah, but what if that door was bogged down by enemies?
It was a door!
The other thing is it does bonus stun build up. So, just saying.
Door! Come on!
And what if I want to just directly jump on a couple of mans that are on the other side? Ooh, we'll take that. Could be good dismantling fodder.
What is it with every class in an RPG that is melee that does not like door?
Doors? Look, we don't talk about doors. I have beef with doors.
Clearly.
The door beef is real. Advanced plate mace? No, thank you. Alright, we're just gonna keep this crazy train rolling. Yeah, that. And now I can just do that whenever, so you know I'm gonna. Ooh, hello, friends. Oh, we got a double jump on you. That's fine. Blow him up. Alright, I might regret this later, and I might need to refund it, but you know what? C'est la vie. We are gonna definitely go down that stun threshold passive tree, because I really like the cut of its jib. I like how it's looking at me. There we go, let's kill all these guys. Now we can spend that skill point. Especially this one right here, hefty unit. +3 stun health threshold per strength. For those of you who don't know, we're mono strength pretty much, guys. Yeah, 235, that's gonna be a good addition to our stun threshold. Which should mean we shouldn't get stunned out of crap. Ooh, but this gives strength. If we go down this way. But that's two more nodes. There's plenty of strength nodes we're gonna get. It's a fact of life. And of course, strength is good. It does literally everything we want it to for a melee build. It gives us vitality, and it gives us more bonus damage with our melee skills. So, strength is great, but I already got beef, which was a huge strength boon a while back. I don't know how much more I need from it. Like the inventory, we're not getting too filled up here. That is fine. Crunch these bats. 2-point quiver, no thank you. I'd sleep. Look at me getting caught up in every single fight, no matter how small, because just the way this map is laid out. That's the other nice thing about Leap Slam that I'm about to abuse here, and that is, if you get bogged down in these tight corridors where you don't want to deal with people, you can jump over them. That is an option now.
I really need that ability as an archer. That's not abuse.
You have a lot of jumps as Archer. I'd say take some of those gems you haven't used yet and maybe try looking at them. Alright, before we leave this area and respawn everything, is there anything I'm missing in the underground? Let's see. Let's see. Golden Tomb, treasure for the lucky, it seems. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Everything. Everything is down here. A guarded sarcophagus, the elemental offering. Fine. Alright. Emergency little speed boots. Yeah, that 20%. That is noticeably faster. That is noticeably faster. Yep, we're doing this. If we're having to explore this entire place. God, if I could get the god roll on some boots, big armor, 35% movement speed, that'd be it. We'd be good. Ooh, Final Testament. All right, I know this is one of them. Yep, the biting chill. So we can go in here, and we can choose to either get a ring of lightning resistance, water resist, or I think that's gonna be cold resistance or fire resistance. I don't have a good cold resistance one yet. Let's try for it. Ooh, 29. We love to see it.
Ice resistance?
Cold.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, there's got to be a guarded tomb somewhere. It's really not worth taking fights unless there's a huge mass of enemies right now. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that does a little, not a whole lot, though. So we're just going to kind of speed our way past all this. Jump through. Where's the guarded tomb? Where are you? Scooby-Doo, where are you?
Guarded tomb, where are you?
Not here. I mean, I don't care that much. We'll bonk those guys because they're silly and they're annoying. Goomba stop, crunch, alright. Yeah, I mean, I'll stop and fight a gold. They see that. What did I miss? It was all the way back here. Alright. This is why we put on the speed boots. Or was the guarded tomb part of that? Underground map, please. Okay, yeah, no, there's the guarded. Sorry, it's still down here. Ah, here she is. The guarded sarcophagus. We do it. For a level 13 unscut skill. Yeah, everybody wake up. Alright. Just want to kite them all to get them into a nice big group. Yeah, gather around, everyone. Gather around. Alright! And then one more time. And we do that. Yeah, buddy.
Oh. I looked away from your stream at the very wrong time. Come on.
So, you know, it's a shame you can't do clipping on YouTube, or at least not that I know of, because that was a good bonk right there. That released dopamine in monkey brain. Oh, there's still more of them. Ooh, we can do it again for you. All right, yeah, come on, fellas, gather around. Gather around, I have something to say.
Where is the TF2 demo man?
What makes me a good demo man? Well, if I were a bad demo man, I wouldn't be sitting here discussing it with you. Boom. All right, there it is. Lots of fun to be had there. We do have a checkpoint we can use to speed this up a little bit.
So come at me with your head full of googly eyes.
With your head full of eyeballs. Oh, man. Haven't played TF2 in a very long time, but they did a good job characterizing their characters, I'll tell you that's for true. Okay, we're back at it. We finally get another boss fight. It was funny because at this point in Act 2, I was able to bully this guy prior.
Maybe not now.
We'll see if that's changed. He's gonna be heavy fire. I think I might switch out rings real quick. Bring a little more fire resistance. Yeah, he's gonna have his speech with Mommy Dearest abandoned as a pup. He was found by Miriam. But what they didn't tell you is that apparently he got corrupted beyond all reason and now he's an evil son bitch. Alright.
Why are you equating him to Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Because he's Courage the Cowardly Dog if Courage had a villain arc, I guess, instead of being the sweet little good boy he is. Absolutely no goes on the helmet. The hand armor. So we want mitts, because those are going to be the things that give us the big armor boosts right now, I guess. At this stage in the game. Please tell me you have some boots. If If she's got good rolled movement speed on strength boots, that's it. We're so back. No, not really, not really. Okay, I think we're gonna dismantle all of this. We'll disenchant this because that should be worth 2. Yes, thank you. And this, we want the slots. Very good. All right. Drop, drop, drop. All right. Yeah, this is just a... Well, I might need 2, actually. I might straight up need 2 Rings of Cold defense, so we'll do that. The cast... If I ever make that casting warrior, we're going to want that cast speed, probably. But for now, all we really need is more fire resistance. I don't know. Yeah, we're just going to have to take the hit on lightning resistance. Is that the only ring of fire resistance I have left right now? Yeah, I guess so.
That's my only ring of fire. Yes, I know I missed one note in there. I'm sorry.
How dare you? I can never forgive you. Alright. We'll call that good enough. It's definitely good enough.
I was mortal then. I was weak.
Oh, they're still having their conversation. Alright, no, the real question is, if I lose this amulet, do I have enough intelligence to wear this? No, okay, that's the threshold. Alright, so we have to deal.
They told me you had died.
Alright, they're gonna keep bickering at each other unless we interrupt this lovely family dispute. So let's do it! Hey, hey, I'm right here. Hey, hey, hey. Come here. Okay, yeah, alright, come here, big guy. Whatever. Alright, give him the old Bonkacles. Oh, yeah, he whiffs that. Oh, that was rude. He didn't even target me. He just wanted to put fire on the ground. Alright, let's get mad. Let's bonk. Totem. And we'll just keep him facing away from this one. Ooh, we broke through the armor. You love to see it.
Even as a ranged player, I hate this fight.
And we're going to call in the tactical nuke on him because he's not going to go anywhere from this spot for a minute. There we go. And bonk! Yeah!
Bonk! Bonk!
Alright, let's get the totem back up to help. Oh, oh, that hit me. I see. Wait, can I just straight up tank this guy right now? Oh my god, he can't damage me with his normal stuff. I'm still gonna try and avoid his special moves. I don't know how much I want to test that. Oh, okay, fine. I mean, now that I know I can tank your bullshit, I don't even care, man. Make as much fire on the field as you want.
Embrace corruption.
Ow. Oh, I can tank that too? See, fire resistance, my people. This is why we do it. So I can just, yep, gotta chill, have a nice relaxed fight. Oh, yeah, he straight up turned to do that one. Oh, that didn't happen.
Breaking
Okay, that
news.
one did happen because
Local
my butt was on
butterfly
cooldown.
beats up tall man with 2 hammers. News at 11.
Alright, ooh, we bonk him. While he's bonked, we call down the tactical nuke. Yeah. Alright, I don't want to get too cocky too early, but it turns out we can still bully this guy, absolutely. No? Whoa, hey, easy there, Tiger. Hey, that didn't happen. Alright, gonna do that, that's fine. Get out here, you son of a gun. I feel like I'm chastising him, like, bad boss.
Well,
Alright, call down the tactical nuke on him again. There we go. Rage again. And yeah, no, we can really just kind of keep... I actually don't even know why I'm dodging those attacks. We can totally take those without any issue. Oh, we're about to get another bonk. We're bullying this kid. And we're going to tactical nuke him for the grand finish. Boom. Yeah, alright. Yeah, maybe it's because you's a little bitch. Oh, boom.
I have no space for that.
Vagabond armor. How much do I really care? All right. No, I don't. I actually don't.
Yes, you care to a degree.
Shut up. Just because you're right doesn't mean you can bully me. There, I did it.
I'm not bullying you. I'm telling you want crafting materials.
I inventory Tetris. Okay, we're good. Get a little sippy sip, hydrate or dihydrate. There we go. Back to it. Now I have to be careful. I moved my safety spot. The boots are in danger.
As you wish.
So we're just gonna very carefully
Blow everything up.
and put this stuff back in the safety corner. All right, we don't need that ring right now. I think it can go back in the stash. This is why we stockpile. This is why I stockpile rings and amulets also, guys, because I know that not everyone likes doing it, but the versatility you get from having just a selection, like it's like Batman with prep time versus Batman without prep time, you know? Superman's gonna kick Batman's ass, but if you happen to have that kryptonite ring, then you're gonna have a much better time. It'll make boss fights a lot easier. Think of it like Monster Hunter, guys. Be ready for your fight.
That is true.
All right.
Pale woman. At last.
Bet you've never seen a tail woman with a tower shield.
Please end my suffering. My followers are long since dust. I ask you, Tail Woman, to use my opposite.
Yeah, you got it, champ. Yeah, we'll exhaust these to make the story writers feel good. I already listened to all these of the first go around. It's very good story-wise, actually. There we go. We just killed a goddess. Now, in this game,
Ardura would not understand this. I must keep this to myself for now.
there we go. So, one of the cool lore bits about this game is that gods are made, essentially. You have someone who is a great leader of men and women, or, you know, a very inspirational sort, and the belief that other people pump into them turns them into a deity. So, you know, that lady there was wasting away because she had been forgotten. And once you lose your followers, you lose your divine power and all that stuff.
There was
Granny
a
Zorka.
goddess of water lying at the heart of Keth. I wonder what her role in the past involved.
It's very cool. All right, we get those. All right, how many orbs of alchemy do I have, and also where are they? Okay, all right, I got 5 of these suckers. Is it worth it to just see if I can get a really good roll on these boots? I'm gonna try it. Oh!
I take it didn't end well.
They're good in
No,
a
it
couple
did
of
not.
ways that are important, but they don't have movement speed, and that's the real sucker here. Alright, we're immediately going to disenchant him for the Regal Shard. More Regal Orbs means we can do more silliness later. I really should just... it hurts me to have to to get rid of those boots, so I'm not gonna, but I need the inventory space right now, and movement speed is way more important than armor, and even the thing, why did I go back to that portal? Dang, my muscle memory is taking the helm tonight, guys. You do not love to see that. Anyway. Oh, hey, there's a person playing a mercenary. Nice.
Cool winds. An outcast's trove.
Do I try and roll some money-wise? Why not? No, let's do gloves. We'll do gloves first. Nope. One more time. These are all terrible. I mean, I guess the armor's good. But the 19 life per enemy killed is... did I say one more time? I meant one more time. Okay.
I will take this.
That's 2, my friend.
Home nights.
And now we are going to play the feud and upgrade this. And upgrade this. Ooh, accuracy. That could be helpful. Yeah, kind of like that. We'll try it out. I'm not going to immediately dismantle my own gloves because we know they work. But we'll give these one a little test period, and if they feel better than the old ones, then we're good to go. Now we can finally get rid of these extra relics taking up slots. Onward, minions, pull the cart. It would really suck to be those guys. Now we're on to the Valley of Teen Titans.
My Akhara are permitted here.
Good show.
I should
Good
not
show.
linger.
Absolutely.
By Garukan!
The original, not the new.
I saw Teen Titans go to the movies in a theater with just one of my buddies. A theater that was also like one of those bars. It's called Flick's Brew House. And basically they'll serve you food and drinks to your seat while you're watching a movie. It's a really cool business model. And it was just me and him alone in there. So naturally, once the booze started flowing, we were hooting and hollering and laughing our butts off the entire time. And I actually ended up liking Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Are you ever gonna watch it?
I have a hard time.
Alright, then spoiler for some funny moments that I feel the need to talk about. It's a really old movie at this point, guys. If you have seen it yet, or haven't seen it yet, then, okay.
Mute
Sorry
the
for
stream
spoiler.
for the next, like, 10 minutes.
More for like the next like 30 seconds or so. Anyway, so there's basically the plot is that Robin is jealous that all the other superheroes are getting movies made about them and not him. So his entire goal is to get a movie made about him. And in order to make that happen, at one point he comes up with the idea, what if I travel back in time and stop all the other superheroes from ever existing? That way I'll be the only one left for there to be a movie about. And it leads to the funniest scene ever. Because they stop Superman's planet from being blown up. They save Bruce and Martha Wayne. They, you know, do all this stuff to make it so that the other heroes never have their origin stories and thus never exist. And then they get back and they find that the world's terrible because the supervillains are the only ones around without any heroes to stop them. So they realize they need to go back and unmake their mistake. And so it gets really funny because they literally go back and destroy Superman's planet. Robin comes in, puts a pearl necklace on Martha Wayne, shoves her into the alleyway, and then watches like a goon as she's gunned down. And then, like, gives a thumbs up to the rest of the Teen Titans. And it is the funniest goddamn thing. I did not expect to like anything about that movie. We were going there because we just had a free night, and, like, my buddy just kind of turned to me and was like, hey, we should go to the movies and do something. Let's hate watch Teen Titans Go because we're both fans of the original Teen Titans, right? Anyway, no, it turned out to be totally worth it. Teen Titans Go is actually a good movie. I never thought I'd say that.
Fair, from that description.
Yeah, I still don't really watch the show, but if it's got that sense of humor, then maybe, you know, maybe I've been too harsh on him. Oh, there's a Lich here. He's bringing these guys back. That's rude.
They had a sense of humor on making a crossover between it and the original Teen Titans. Come on.
Yeah, no. I gotta give credit where credit's due. They found a way. You know, I don't know, and I'm sure opinions on it are divided, but I will at least give them credit where credit is due. That movie was funny as fuck. There's a couple of in-jokes that are probably from the show that I didn't get. Whatever. I need to see if I can find a gif of Robin shoving Martha Wayne into Crime Alley with a pearl necklace and watching her be gunned down.
You heartless monster.
Okay, but is that really as bad as them, you know, destroying Krypton to make sure that Superman could exist?
Hey! You're not making me the villain here. No.
Mm-hmm. It's too late.
You're not making me the villain here.
If he walks like a villain and he talks like a villain, he might be me. I'm going through my villain arc. Sorry, not sorry. Look, the point of talking like a villain is just ensuring that you tell people what seems like it's exactly what they want to hear, when in actuality, it's actually what's worse for them. Watch your local politicians if you want to see more.
More at 11.
More at 11. I'm not going to take a political stance either. I'm a punk. There's my political stance. Therefore, I see that all politicians are kind of terrible. And that's how I base my opinions moving on from there. If you think I like your guy, you're wrong, is basically what I'm saying. I dislike all of them. So that's not a political statement. There you go. That makes it real easy for me because I can't direct people one way or another. There is no way. Now that I got that out of my system, let us resume.
Let us resume, shall we?
Because we are not here to talk about stupid, silly politics. We're here to talk about good things like video games. Alright, we got another Goldilocks.
Like a small woman in big armor and a large mace beating the shit out of people.
Then we can give this guy the bonk. Swift pinch the bone breaker. Well, I can trade with him even in his own element here. I only want to get out so I can speed up my attack speed. Alright, yeah. I see how this is going to be. Ooh, good amount of... Chaos Orb, I'll take that. Temple Maul, Advanced Gauntlets, sure. Alright. I am not minding these new gloves at all. The extra armor is certainly helpful. Though, yeah, no. The skill check means that for the time being, because of how I'm building this character, we are going to be hard-pressed to have really high armor for a long time unless we can get some incredible rolls in some very specific places. Like, we're still at 41% even with what we got going on. Wait, no. I want to desynthesize that. Haha, there we go. Miracle Bane Advanced Dual String Bow. That doesn't even look... That's not good for level 55 at all. Is it? Okay, it's actually not bad. Do you want a stretch goal bow, buddy? It's okay.
Not at the current time. Thank you for the
I'm
offer.
just saying if you could throw it in your stash and then bring it out when you have the level for it. But if you're not interested in this, I'm just gonna descend.
I do take that back. Looking at the stats, please.
Okay.
That does look good.
Are you online right now, or should I just throw it? I'll throw it in my stash to keep it safe.
Throw it in my stash. I do apologize. I'm not.
No worries.
I ran into a certain boss that drove me insane, and I am not a fan of the Exile at the moment.
That's fair. Yeah, we've all got those struggle bus bosses we get stuck on. Any hoozle, let us continue the adventure. Ah!
This game is fun. It annoys the hell out of me sometimes, but it's fun.
It can be incredibly frustrating.
Especially when you find a boss that counters your current build very hard.
Well, which boss are you fighting?
Mechtool.
Mechtool. Skip him.
At this point, I am very stupid. Yes.
I did not have the damage to do the DPS check at the time I found him. And guess who still hasn't gone back and beaten him?
Really?
Yup. That gimmick is a hard counter to melee, so you need to be... I mean, I actually think, now that you mention it, I think the secret sauce I was missing is a ranged chunk. So maybe now that I have Hammer of the Gods, which was unavailable to my character at the time of fighting him, I couldn't even get this skill. So now maybe I have the secret sauce, but no, I could not beat him. He is harder for me than the literal last boss of the game. So if that makes you feel better,
Ouch.
skip him.
I mean, that does not make me feel better solely because that just makes me scared.
Be more scared of Mechtool than you should be of anyone who's ahead of you right now, especially for your build. Yeah, no. I'll try Mechtool again, go back with Hammer of the Gods just to see if it works. But, like, his fight is so annoying. I can take fights that don't have a freaking time limit, but his gimmick, that he just keeps wandering back into the stream, means that even when I am dealing good damage, there are times he can just be like, I don't want to play the game anymore, and then he runs around like a little bitch in the flame. And I can't deal with that right now. Maybe I can because I Hammer of the Gods, but I couldn't deal with it at the time.
Right.
So, yeah. Big problem there.
Do my eyes deceive me?
He is an incredibly frustrating boss for a lot of builds. The only one I had a reasonable... Nah, I didn't even have a reasonable time doing it with the mercenary, actually, never mind. I straight up had help. So there you go. Skip mech tool, that is this humble reporter's recommendation.
Yeah, at this rate, the only thing that's gonna suck when I want to go back and fight Mechtool, I'm gonna find him again.
Yeah, but you'll get, like, you've already got the waypoint in there. You'll just clear the dungeon again, which will be even stronger. So you'll do that in 2 seconds flat. And then, you are at least going to be in a much better position to defeat him than I am, because you got so much range advantage. And who knows what uniques you can
doesn't
find.
help when I die from one hit. That's my biggest
Yeah, if you're ranger, you're never going to be particularly tanky. I would recommend you look at your passive trees and see if there's anything that kind of like helps, but I would hard recommend against wasting passive points on just flat evasion. Look for other things that might help you with sustainability if that's what you really need. Evasion is the worst defensive stat in the game. I don't even think that's not even a hot take. It's kind of a lukewarm take right now. All defensive stats are in a bad place. Evasion seems to be, to many people, the worst, and I am inclined to agree. At me if you any of you out there are watching this and you've got a good defensive build. Heck, if you're watching this in the future and you found a way to make evasion work, please comment on this stream. I need to know.
Yes, let both of us know, please, for the love of God.
Like, evasion is super nice until it isn't. So for those of you who are unaware about why the evasion argument even exists, so we talked about armor and block a little bit. Block, you just have a 75% chance to ignore an attack, which is nice. For me, it's a little different because my unique changes how block functions, but that's not important. Armor's a flat damage reduction to physical damage. Elemental's flat damage reduction for elemental damage. Great stuff. And then there's evasion. It sounds a lot like block. Your evasion rating gives you a chance to just ignore an attack. And it caps out, like armor and block, at 75. And you might be thinking to yourself, a 75% chance to just ignore damage. That's gotta be incredible. The other thing is, evasion's even cooler than armor because it can proc off of elemental damage. Here's what the game doesn't tell you and why evasion is bad. Evasion is, and this actually applies to us as players too, when you strike something, when anything strikes something, whether it's you hitting an enemy or an enemy hitting you, your evasion stat is tested, or the defender's evasion stat is tested against the attacker's accuracy stat. For basic bitch enemies, yeah, you basically have that 75%. You get what's written on the tin, and it's nice. You can jump into a horde of enemies, and 1 in 4 attacks will hit you. It's a dice roll, really, but you know, the odds are very much in your favor. Feels great. Ooh, I will take charm charges gained, actually. We have a lot of ways to get life back right now. There we go, back to the topic at hand. So, here's the problem. Special enemies have higher accuracy than normal enemies. And then the golden enemies have even higher accuracy than that. And then bosses have even higher accuracy than that. And in a game where, like, the hardest thing to stay alive against is really those special enemies, the elites, the mini-bosses, and the boss-bosses, like, it's an uphill battle. Your evasion stat is going to fall through the floor when you're fighting a boss, and you might not even know it. Hey, stop bringing these assholes back. Actually, let's bring them close so I can bonk them and kill you with that. Thank you. All the defensive stats have drawbacks. Evasion's is the most glaring, and until they can, like... unless there are some passive skills that I missed on the tree, or maybe there's unique items that do it, I don't know. All I know for certain is evasion is unreliable as hell. And as my buddy here knows, fighting a boss with the evasion heavy dex build, like, you don't even really feel the evasion when you're fighting Mach Tool, do you? You just get bonked.
No,
and then you get
I
deaded.
hit. That is all.
Yep. So yeah, no. Evasion's bad, okay. Even on my mercenary, who is technically a dex class, I am actually like trying to diversify my assets and make sure that he has evasion and energy shields and stuff. So he has something to rely on defensively. Evasion plus energy shield can actually be pretty solid. Because, you know, at that point, you're probably still gonna get hit by more elite shit. But when that happens, you have an energy shield buffering your health. So you're not as likely to get insta-deaded. But even then, it's not a super reliable stat, and the best defense is still just having high movement speed and making sure you don't get hit in the first place. If you have to rely on an RNG thing, there's gonna be the day where RNGesus will not smile upon you. Heck, even with my super high block and armor and, well, middling armor right now, it's fine, it's not great. It will be great someday, we'll get there at that point of the build. But, yeah, no, not a fan of evasion. If someone out there knows how to make it work, that's not just stack it with energy shield, I would love to hear it, because soul evasion is like, it's hard to get any defensive stat up to 75%, and when you do, oh, I bonked him out of the way of my tactical nuke. I didn't know he'd back off. Sometimes they just stand still, sometimes they back off. The animation is inconsistent with that. Oh well, now we'll just beat him the old way. Take that focus, take that armor. Don't care about that or that. Yeah, if anyone's got a way to make mono evasion work, let me know. Feel free to tell me in the chat or comment in the future.
And then he will let me know, because I guarantee he will not let me rest.
Indeed, but for now, definitely saying that you should consider finding something, maybe like a monk garb that will give you evasion and energy shield, so you can at least have a better chance with it. You're never going to be tanky, though. Never going to be truly tanky, but we might be able to find ways to give you some sustain, which would be real nice. It's just not enough enemy
like
density.
we won't be able to become the Avatar and evade everything.
No. And I get it, that would be busted if you could. That would defeat the entire purpose that the devs are trying to do here.
I can't do that yet.
But the simple fact of the matter is, right now, they are kind of dogmatically opposed to their own defensive stats with the type of game they wanted to make. And they said as much. They said as much. They said this was supposed to be. They wanted to make it hard. They wanted to make things uncomfortable. All this stuff. Which is fine. You just have to learn how to play around it, though. And it does mean that, you know, they might have to rework how some of their defensive stats kind of proc, so that you can still feel like you're getting some value out of them. I don't know. Anyway, that's enough of my rage. Done raging over this. I'm not even using evasion right now. It's not my problem. I am an armor block boy. I still take damage when I block with what I'm doing right now because of good old Jerry here. I take only 20% of the damage I would have normally taken, though, which is a big up. Oh! I got crit? Oh, I got crit. Yeah, sometimes shit like that can happen. As you can see, defensive stats are not reliable. Even if I had max armor, there's still a chance that a crit like that could kill you depending on the enemy that does it. And that is working as intended, before anyone asks. Like I said earlier, no matter how tanky your build is, you are not safe. Usually. Now, once you discover the areas in which you are safe, then you can play around it, and I was able to duke it out with bosses because of my tankiness, which is pretty cool. But, honestly, you can never fully rely on it. They still want you to treat encounters with care, and so I do. Pardon me. Like, charge that first one up. I was like, am I gonna be able to hold it in? And then it was like, no, you can't. It's all good. We're so back. We're gonna. Oh, that guy's gonna run and explode. We jump, we bonk. Bonk and jump, jump and bonk. Those guys run, then they explode. All right, we're just. There's not. It's not worth it fighting these guys. Not enough density. Ooh, can I jump that chasm? All right. Okay, now that they're slowing me, they're worth my time. The other nice thing about this build is things will often get caught at the end of the explosions you proc when you give the big guys the bonk, so that can mean they are ready to be bonked as well. Thus, skipping a step and resuming what we're really here for, maximum bonkitude. Ah. This is where that led to. I was getting right way energy from this. I was kind of hoping it was the right way. Very well, we'll go the other way. Advanced steel toe boots. Ooh, those are evasion. No. Not touching that with a 100-foot pole. Jumping over these guys. Alright, if we have to kill the spiders, we have to kill the spiders. Send the brakes. Let's see. Nope, not this way. Ooh, can we make this jump? Is this close enough? Yes, we take those. Alright, we'll bonk because they're prime. Never mind, he called himself on me. That is the one downside of the calling shield. It helps when I'm in a big group and things like finish the explosion and they're still alive, because then they'll attack me, I'll block them, and they'll die. Ah, here we are. Alright, we're at the boss.
His name is Jeff. Come on.
Oh, those exploding guys deal lightning. Oh, crap, that's... Yeah, that's a... interesting for me. Or do they not deal lightning? What element do they deal, I wonder?
They do deal lightning. That's
Okay.
usually what has happened when they explode. I
Yeah,
would
my
suggest
lightning
getting a lightning.
This is gonna suck. Because I really need fire and lightning resistance for this coming boss. And I should probably... Oof. I think this is just kind of where we're at. I'm gonna have to see how this goes. This little foit. And we're just gonna hope upon hope that we're good enough, that we're cracked enough for it. Alright. Why didn't... Oh yeah. I need to sell that.
Take your goodbye.
Actually, Chambry, my girl, baby girl, do you have anything useful? Ooh, that does good lightning, but now mine's better. I don't do single-handed stuff anymore. Any incredible armor rolls? Nope. It's very unlikely we'll see something great here, but we just have to try. We just have to see. Because there's the chance that we'll see something that could be an incredible buff for us, but no such luck this time. And I think we are just going to have to lie with the bed we've got. Not super loving that. Lightning resistance is decent. Fire is low, though. I think we're getting lightning resist from somewhere else here. Yeah. Oh well. At least we get chaos resistance from the mask. That's going to make that even harder to replace. Chaos resist is hard to stack sometimes. And incredibly useful. Whatever. What? Oh. Oh, we don't have the trial.
Really?
Do we not?
Or that's something else?
Did I not talk to Asala or something? Well, it seems that my story quest is bugged. Alright. It sucks that we're gonna have to redo this entire area. We're gonna have to redo a couple of areas. Thank you. There. Alright, here we go. Yep, nope, we did all this before. You will see that the maps have been cleared before. This is just where we're at. Asala. You can...
The Balbalak.
After the beast of
Do I need to...
for an
Do I
empire
need...
sect,
Do I need
fight to the last.
Okay. It really does want me to go back through the Halani gates to the sandstorm barrier, all that crap. Alright. Fortunately, this is an area we haven't seen today, so y'all get to see some of that.
I am sorry, but that's...
Alright, just to try and make sure we don't miss any triggers, Trader's Passage. Here's the thing, I should not be able to go to any of the areas I've gone to without completing this. This is how I know we're glitched. Alright. We've already done all this.
Hold them back while I open the gate.
Yep, this is fine. This is great.
Reopen ancient gates of seven waters.
I will be so bummed if this character is glitched or soft locked or something.
There are two more gates we must open.
That is the one upside I've seen with this game is they're pretty responsive when you get game-breaking glitches like this.
Yeah, I might have to submit a ticket. I wonder if anyone else is going through this. Can I jump over this? Nope. Okay, fine. Alright. Yeah, we're, it's great that all these guys want to fight. I'm only going to fight when there's big density. We're back to that mode. Unless there's a chance at big density for big XP and big drops, we're not doing it. All these terracotta are... That's not nearly as many of you guys as I thought would wake up. Asala, honey, we're leaving. Ooh, lesser jeweler's orb. We always take those. I need to spend some of these jeweler's orbs because I need more socket action for my skrills. Just not enough. Just not enough. Okay, now there might be enough now that we got a couple of waves of dudes in here. There we are. Scroll of Wisdom. Ooh, that one's got quality. Love to see it. I'm not even going to spark that terracotta fight. I just don't care. I might as well refight the Impaler while we're here.
I mean, boss XP.
Boss XP. And,
Boss weapons.
you know, maybe there's a chance that you'll have a good drop. You never know. You never know. Tactical nuke incoming! And then she gets bonked, which we love to see. I guess I can't complain too much. Any day we get to team up with Asala is a good day. She's a goat. And her armor is a morale booster. Another tactical nuke incoming! There it is. We get another Jinbaria. Iron Rune, Scroll of Wisdom. Bleh. Anything of quality here? I guess it would be interesting to try and make a monk build because they spec into both shield and evasion, so at least they would be a melee class with some sustainability. I don't know how good you could make it though. I'm doing a much lesser extent of that kind of idea with my mercenary just because with a range class you don't need that health as much. God, I hope this fixes my my glitch story, or I will be very sad. I want to be able to finish this. Yep, we're opening the door, guys. We're doing it again. Alright, just jump a couple of times. There we go, they're primed to bonk. And we are just having ourselves a grand old time with the bonks. Chronomancer. It's a good melee class, guys. Sorceress can really throw hands. There we go. A couple more jumps. Jump and bonk, jump and bonk. Alright, we're making our way through again. Give me density or give me nothing at all. Alright, we gotta be nearing the next gate. Is it this way? No, it's the other way then. I know you're a little murder hungry right now. Oh, here we go. There's some blueberries here. This is worth a fight. So we tactical nuke him.
Tactical nuke. Come on.
Oh, these guys got away. All right. I see you. He's the blur. He's evasive. That's another thing. So evasive enemies really get to play on that mechanic I was telling you guys about earlier, the accuracy versus evasion rating thing. Which is
doesn't
why
work when you're the player.
it sucks when you're the player and you're just swinging at guys and they don't take damage. I want these essences. All right. Oh, dang. I didn't take that damage. There we go. Thank you, time skip. Time slip. All right, we're going to drop the tactical nuke. And Evan Walker is already gone. Get the Spearman next. Give him the old bonk. Ooh, lots of orbs. Helmet, shirt. Ooh, there's another one. Ooh, okay. Okay, game might be making it up to me a little bit.
What's happening?
Hey, buddy, just want you to know that I am streaming right now, so, you know.
Oh.
You do not need...
Figured.
Jason is my co-host. You can be my co-host if you'd like.
Do you want me to be Kyle? Sounds
Yes,
like you were
because
in a
you're
narrative there.
actually... You're
You
very
would be
wise in
better
the
at
ways
it
of this
because
game,
you know
actually.
more about this game.
Are people watching your stream for Path of Exile 2 tips? Because they might have come to the wrong place.
I don't know if they're
I don't
watching
know
for tips.
anything.
I'm showing off my little Chronomancer melee build, and I was talking with a guy earlier who thought it was pretty interesting.
Gotcha. Nice.
I think some people might just be podcasting me, which I'm okay with too.
Well, I should be podcasting you. Why am I not doing that?
Well, you could be. You can be podcasting me right here, right now, with the ability to judge me heavily to my face.
God.
That's the bonus that most podcast folk don't get. Uh-oh. I didn't take that hit. We're just going back in time. Slender Ribs? This guy's name is Slender Ribs. All right, we call it tactical nuke on Slender Ribs. There we go.
Where are you in the story at level 57?
I'm having a really bad story glitch right now. I'm supposed to be fighting like the giant trial, but for some reason he can't show up because there's a serious issue with one of the story quests that's just not advancing. I know the quest advanced. I am in areas that are only accessible when you get past this point of the quest, but the objective ain't moving, and thus I can't take the trial of fire. I'm about to fight friggin' Jamun-Ra again, the first Jamun-Ra fight. Which is a bummer, because I was like 2 seconds away from lapping our other friend, which would have been really funny. We give him the old two-story bonk. I might have to, if this doesn't work, I might legitimately have to support a service ticket or something to the devs, because this is really upsetting.
I shall dethrone you, Sekama, and leave you to the sand.
All right, Jamun-Ra, what's up, big dog?
Unworthy. The Malakoth will fall by my hand.
All right, yep, you do that. That's great. Oh, we give him the bomb.
Malakoth will fall.
We give the
by
bomb.
my hand.
I mean, he's even easier this time than last time because I didn't have access to the tactical nuke ability or my ancestral totem, actually. Yeah, both of those are abilities that I could not physically get at the time because the skill was just... the gem just didn't exist at that stage in the game.
I shall dethrone you, Sekama, and
Oh.
leave you to the sand.
And we're just gonna, yep, rewind time. That didn't happen. Good thing that didn't happen. Come on, Jamun-Ra, run like the little bitch you is. Let's get my totem back so we can start whomping him again.
I shall dethrone you, Sekama, and
You
leave
get
you
mad.
to the sands.
Alright, now that he's doing that, we drop this on his head again.
I tried
Oh.
to seek peace, and the Sekamas disgraced
Oh,
me.
we almost balked him, but of course he went all invuln when we did that.
This time,
Gonna create some consecrated ground with my jump to make sure that we maintain some regen while these guys chew on us. There we
shall
go.
finish this.
He runs like a bitch.
Make haste.
There goes the thing we're chasing.
Mark my words, Jamun-Ra.
Jamun-Ra, you're a
Return you to
bitch.
death.
How's it feel, Jamun-Ra?
To be a bitch.
Alright. I don't know what happened here, so I'm going to walk this entire friggin' path. I don't want to miss anything. Alright, we get this checkpoint. I don't know why there's a checkpoint here. That makes no sense.
Let us return to the caravan and entreat Zarka's wisdom.
Yep, so we return to the caravan. Zarka should tell us to build the horn that we've already built.
Which you already have a part of. Yeah, this is where it's kind of falling apart. Frank, you've been through this a handful of times already, haven't you?
Speak up,
Maybe I need to
young one.
exhaust
Offense.
some... Maybe I just didn't talk to these people enough. Maybe that's why the game is mad at me. Alright. This is really good lore, people.
We have protected.
I really do enjoy the lore, and I hard recommend people who are playing this for their first time should click through it and learn. It's cool. It's fun.
We understand. Stay in sight.
Maybe I missed something with Shambrin. Risu. Faradin.
To be honest, your
Balbala.
did long ago. She led what was her reward. It has been far more.
Okay, there we go. Now, did that get something to talk about with her? No. Maybe we need to talk to Risu?
This she left. I am ashamed. The sight of by the time we Faridun.
Yeah, we know about the Dreadnought.
She's the
We know Zarka likes Risu. We know Risu likes Zarka. They're homies. Faradan, Yeveta Faradin.
the Marak every Asala.
The Ardura.
I cannot
Maraka.
say. What
Hooded
does that
one.
mean? This
Corruption.
comes soon, the Faridun.
Identity.
When this man
Okay. We've talked to them about everything. Sala, please. It's still telling me go to the Trader's Passage. I'm fucked.
Do it again.
Is the quest the Trial of Sekimos or something? Is that where you are?
No, it still has me on Ascent to Power. I can't get past it. I've been through the Trader's
Yeah,
Passage
that is
a couple
bugged.
times. It's
That
bugged?
quest has been bugged for me. Yeah, that quest does not work.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What do we do?
You are able to do it in, your first baby playthrough.
Yep.
You can do it there. It'll let you do it again if you have the right stuff. Here,
Oh.
let me double check your stream.
Okay.
Make sure I'm not talking on my behind.
So yeah, this is what's
Don't want to
not...
swear on your stream.
I appreciate you. This is why we are glad that you are the co-host.
Co-host, please.
Co-host, of
You're
course.
the co-host.
The co-host.
So go to here. I don't know if I can see it very well from here. Exit out of the map.
Okay.
You.
We must
you-
wave a sword. We must wave a sword to knight him as the co-host.
So I'm guessing, do I go back to this act 2 then?
Yeah, go back to act. Wait. So the quest that's busted is the Ascent one, not the Titan one, right? It's the Ascent.
Yeah.
It's both.
Yeah, that Ascent has been bugged. It's still bugged for me actually. So what you do is if you go into your stash, you know how you've got those little guys in your stash, the little the keys you use for that, right? And it's got a level on it. Go to your stash when you have a chance, and you've got it'll have I assume you've got some in here, right?
We got the Jin Barriers.
Yep. So right there. See, it says completing this ascension trial will
Yep.
not award additional ascendancy point. So
Right.
you need to get those to where they'll give you that. And the level for that I believe is level 60 or 65
So I
for
need
that
to...
trial. So you need to drop
Huh.
a much higher level one of those. Yeah.
Okay.
So you could do those right now, but they won't give
They
you
won't.
your ascension pad.
Right.
So, okay. So here's what you do. So the floors you need on it, you see how it says number of trials 2? You need one that says number of trials 3.
Okay. So yeah, no, I
Yeah,
haven't dropped Jack and
yes.
Chet. That was gonna work for that yet.
Need something.
That's fine. We'll go ahead. I'm just gonna sell these.
All right.
Let me see. There's a. Here we go. Let me see.
Sands guide you. I hear you. Browse as long as you like.
All right. We'll break down which of these we can.
I hear you.
Sell
Iron Virgin.
those.
Blessings.
Do some inventory management.
All right. So it's an open thing. So this is why everyone knows about it. So Ascension 3 is a trial of Sekima. So floor 3, it's a level 60 plus zone.
Okay.
Or if you don't want to do Sanctum, which is what that is, you could bite the bullet and do a level 70 plus Ultimatum, which is the
I don't even think I can get that.
with round.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna be able to get. Oh jeez.
Continue the story and grind until you get to level 60, and then you just pray you drop a key.
All right. Well, hopefully doing all that BS will at least let me have a chance at the boss here. Hopefully he'll spawn.
The good news is that everyone is stuck there. I am stuck there.
All right.
So it's something that the developers are at least going to be working on.
Wait, no,
yeah, that's a known. That's a known buzz. There's a known boo.
Good to know. So at least that means they can work on it.
Yeah.
Well, we take those wins. We'll have to do what we can. All right, can I please
the good
go
news
to
is there is a
Tygrado?
workaround, right? So that quest is bugged, but you can still get your 3rd and 4th Ascension via just getting the workaround of just getting the key in and, ignoring the quest effectively. I believe that quest still sticks there even when you've done the thing, you know what I mean? Like, it's just...
So it's just, where it's that level of bugging.
Yeah.
All right, we're just gonna get on through this place. Then I see no reason to stop and fight all these rerun then explode little bitches.
Why not? You don't want to see the fireworks?
This game has already wasted enough of my time on this Night of Nights with some bouges. Ow. Rude. Alright. We got the checkpoint. Just gonna jump past them. We've seen the enemies that are down here. I don't imagine there's anything that's really exciting people at this point. Ooh, I guess I could try and kill that gold in hopes of drops, but no. My patience is beginning to wear thin. So we're just gonna keep jumping. Jump and spam. Jump and slam. Spam the slam. Hopefully we're going the right way. If we're, alright, we're not going the right way. I should have known. Oh, yep, and because those guys run, then they explode, and my lightning resistance is kind of fucky-wucky. Yeah, I get what I deserve for that one. I don't care, though. That's the neat part about it. Try fuck it all. I got frozen midair. That's really funny when that happens. So now that we have taken our big dose of fuck it all, we're just gonna keep getting through here. And try and find the boss again. Really not waste too much time because these maps are like huge, which is both a good and a bad thing. It really is cool for the scale of things, but there's also a fair complaint that sometimes the maps are just too goddamn big, and people can get caught up and frustrated because it takes so long to get through. Especially with all enemies respawning if you die and have to go back to a checkpoint. It can be an incredibly punishing thing that a lot of people do not care for. Or at least a few people don't care for, I don't know. I've seen it talked about online. I'm not really part about the discourse myself. So we just keep spamming jump. Where is the boss zone? Don't want them blowing up on me, so we'll give them a bomb. Roll past you, leap past you. Get frozen. Oh, those guys are... No wonder those guys are fucking me. That's ice damage. Oh. Oh. Wow. That's interesting, because my cold is terrible. Okay. I'm wearing the wrong ring. Yep.
I thought those were lightning. My apologies.
Me too. It looks like lightning, doesn't it?
It's cold lightning, apparently.
Alright. So it's a good thing I got that fancy cold resist ring now. We will definitely charge for that because these guys become part of the boss fight, and I don't want to deal with it.
For it. Please don't charge me.
Keep rolling. I do not care. Bye, guys. Alright, right, well that is a mystery solved. We're back, it all just looped around. So that must mean it's up here. Okay, that can't be it. Are you kidding? Alright, whatever. Where is the frickin' altar of flame? There's that guy, good old Daggerhead. So it's gotta be on one of these little outskirts I didn't explore. Very well. Alright, for my own sanity, we're gonna go back to the caravan real quick, and we are going to get a cold ring. That way I can jump and dodge with more confidence here. We're gonna take those where we can. Yeah, I haven't been picking anything up, that's fine. So, let's go here. Let's see, best cold resistant ring. Which one do I want to use? I guess that's the only one I have. I think I might be wearing some of the other ones on my other characters. So lightning resistance does not help us. We'll do this. Also gives us more fire resistance too. Honestly, not a bad thing to have for this stage of the game. And at least now I'm not in the negatives with cold. So, there we go.
There you go.
And there we go. That didn't break my shield. His little dart there. Hell yeah. Yep, it still deals a good amount of damage. I don't have a lot of cold resistance, but being in the negatives was definitely... Oh, there's a rune there. Alright, we kill these guys. Get the rune. Back to mooing. That guy does a little slam because he thinks he's being cute. Alright. That's a dead end too. Where could it be? Maybe right here. This is an untread path. Hiya. Nope, that's another dead end. Awesome. We blow them all up. Doesn't matter. There's not enough density here for me to care. Alright, we're on the right side of the map. I think this is where the Altar of Flame is, somewhere in the northern area. So we gotta be close. Maybe it's all coming up Millhouse.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Tactical nuke.
Incoming!
And that's why we do it. Alright, whatever the case,
Just
boom!
squish spiders?
Now, the first time I fought this guy was hell for a melee build. Oop, that didn't happen. I'm gonna pretend you missed there. And by pretend, I mean you did miss. So, take that. But now, I'm a bit more built up, so this should ideally be a lot more doable with what I got going on right now. The zappy boys. Great. We watch out for the ground, or the ceiling falling to the ground. We avoid his little 3-finger fillet, I guess. Targeting this guy is horrible if you're a melee player. That is a well-known thing as well about this guy. Because his hitbox is very glitchy. Your best bet is really just to hang out around his hand whenever it's on the ground and take some chunks out of it then and there. If you try and just swing at this guy's chest when you don't have like a ranged attack or something to rely on, you're gonna have a bad time. Ooh, I can tank that. You love to see it. We drop that on his hand too. Let's fuck this guy. I mean, he still is going to be a slow fight for us just because of how wonky that hitbox is. Yeah, you see, we can't even hit his chest when he's like sticking it right in his face all the time.
Another reason why I'm happy I'm an archer.
There we go. And the tactical nuke is paying off. Hammer of the Gods.
I'm gonna take off for the evening, but have a nice time. Enjoy streaming,
Hey,
etc.
thank you. And thanks for telling me about the glitch, buddy. You saved me some real heartache there.
Yeah, I was stuck on that for like an hour and a half. I explored that map for a very long time.
Yeah, fair. I had already cleared it a second time for all that bullshit. Yeah, good night, bud.
Yeah.
Have fun gaming or doing whatever it is you're gonna do. Peace. All right. It is nice having a friend group that all plays this game, though. We can discuss these things, and like no one's in the dark about it.
Fortunately, learn from the heartache of
This
others.
is some important stuff. There you go, guys. For those of you in the chat wondering, friends OP. Just like being able to go back in time and say, I didn't get zapped there.
I didn't see kids out there. What are you
Exactly,
talking
because it didn't happen. Oh, nor did I get I did get 3-finger filleted, though, because I went back in time to a point before I got hit, but it was under the knife again. Oh, alright, he's being a
Under the
jerk.
knife?
Gotta keep trying to... If I can break this guy's armor, that would be so very nice. That didn't happen. Whoa! Oh, okay, you gotta be real careful about that. You can, because they changed essentially the player's size in one of the updates to make it easier to squeeze between, like, mobs. They also actually screwed us over, specifically on this boss fight with that. Because now you can roll off the map, and in some instances, instead of popping back up like I did there, you will just fall to the earth and die because the game won't know what to do with you. I hate this boss fight right now, just because there's so few times I can actually target him. It really artificially lengthens it. And he's just such an annoying guy with that. Awesome, yeah, I'm gonna stand in this consecrated ground. I don't even care, dog. Yeah, he keeps doing the little hand slam, the little blade push. They really need to fix this guy's hurt box. So yes, when I was telling you guys earlier that I really like this game, but I have some notes, it's notes like these. Like, it is largely in a very good place. But largely doesn't mean all the way.
It means it has issues.
The issues are here, and they are big problems. They're not small issues. Sometimes they are legitimately big issues. Oh, there we go. He's actually letting me hit him in the chest there for once. Oh, he's gonna scoop and stab. That's fine. Oh, my little ancestral spirit is glitched as well. Oh, he almost pushed me off the ledge. He's trying to abuse his own stupid mechanic now. Nope. Beat me Death Laser, that's fine, don't care. Come on, let me hit him, let me hit him. Alright, these guys are here to be pains in the butt.
I need more time.
Yep, we're just gonna have to make time for these vile apparitions every time they pop up, because those are probably the most deadly thing here, actually, to me. Aside from the Zelmarant's electric attack. He's gonna gonna scoop and... Oh, just scoop. Alright, that's fine. Oh, yep, like I said, they exploded on me because I didn't hit them hard enough. We have to do this entire fight all over again.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, so, I wasn't kidding when I said that if you play a melee class, the devs actually hate you. They hate the earth you stand on, they want you dead and forgotten. By playing melee, and especially by doing well with melee, you are actively going up against the devs and spitting in their faces, which they kind of deserve because they're spitting in ours for basically, you know, trying to say that an entire playstyle is invalid. Just gonna play it a lot more carefully around those wisps next time. And I'm only being slightly hyperbolic. The devs actually did openly say that they don't like melee, or at least a few of them have been very vocal about that. Which is a freaking crazy thing to do as a dev, right? Like, my goodness, to actually take that take. No, that is not where I was aiming. That's not where my cursor was, fucking game. But that's also why I have to do it. If you're gonna have a lukewarm take like that in your own game, then I have to try. I simply have to. And, you know, me and some of the other people out there who are doing melee builds are seeing success. It's happening. It's doable. It's just really... You're batting uphill. If this is your first time playing this game, play a ranged class. You'll see that sentiment echoed in a lot of places. That's not to say you can't play a melee class, but you risk putting in so much more effort to get the same results. So, and the other thing about it is I would recommend it even for new players too, because the way the skill system works here, even if you do like want the challenge and you feel like you're hard enough for it, it could be nicer to, or at least maybe look up a build if you're gonna do it and you're new. That way you know that the skill points you're doing aren't wasteful. This game is incredibly punishing with respecking. It can be done. It can be done a lot. Just, they make it harder every moment, every time you do it, basically. So it would at least give you more confidence as a player to have just the knowledge that you're using a build that's powerful. That your skill points aren't necessarily being wasted and all that. Anyway, it's enough of that. We gotta get back. We're gonna go slap that hand. We dodge and weave. Oh, now he's finally doing this freaking move. Come on, just hit him. You can tell that I'm hitting him more because this boss fight's going a little quicker, but like, if I was getting hit for every opportunity that I have and that wasn't just whipping into the ether because of the nature of this weird hurt box, we would probably actually already be done right now. Like, look at that. I can't even hit him while he's doing that, and I should be able to. As a ranged class, you would absolutely be able to hit him there. Boop. Yep. Alright, Zalmarath. Yep, summon your boys because they're scarier than you are. Alright, we jump in, we roll away. I'm actually gonna just try, instead of trying to fight them, I'm gonna try and force proc their little blasty doos. I'm gonna treat them like an enemy skill rather than an enemy. I feel like that's the safest way to play against them. Oh god, yep. Yep, no. And this is the other reason movement speed's important. I would actually not be able to get away from those guys before they explode just by moving if I didn't have a movement speed buff. Now we can keep chunking away at Zal here. Oh, do not stun me on top of your boys. There we go. At least they have small radii for that.
Refuse.
Back to the bonking. The bonking resumes.
Okay, you've already taught me something new. I did not know that he can knock out the minions.
He doesn't knock out the minions. The minions are the we run them explode type of minion. So if you run through them, you'll trigger their explode portion of that.
Ah, that's nice. Until he tries to kill you for doing that.
It's true. It's fine though. Oh shit. Oh shit. There we go. That was bad. That was really bad for a second there. All right. We trigger these guys again. Oh, he's gonna do this. All right.
Can't do that yet.
There's nothing we can do during that phase. All right. Proc these guys. Gotta play it safe. This fight is way too long for us to not want to take this portion of it with very extra care. Doing his 5-finger fillet, whatever. I wonder if I can proc those guys with my totem. No. They're at least too smart for that. Going around the carousel, which is perfect for me. That I actually want him to do that move more. Gives me a lot more opportunity to hit him. There we go. Yep, going back in time. That never happened. Getting real sick of how quickly these guys are popping up now. It's okay though. We're almost there. We're not going to get greedy. Oh, okay, here we go with this shit again. Oh, no. And there we go, get rid of that. Okay, we got another tactical nuke incoming that could do it, and there it is. He's done.
More may rise.
Nicely done.
It's time to go.
Alright, so at least with that, we might not be able to get our ascendancy skills, which I really wanted.
It is warm and beautiful.
But we will persevere. Take all the goods. We're just gonna keep on zooming through it. There we go. To the Ardura caravan. We are about to clear this zone, guys. We're near the end of the chapter at this point. Azarka.
This ruby is
And now she's going to use all the stuff we've given her to build this, which is story important.
Granny Zarka.
And let's see, we got Quiver of Attack Speed. No, that's not even a good one for level 51. This armor is interesting. Strength Dex. This is mercenary armor. I'm actually going to stash that for now. I'm going to stash that in there and see if it's better than what my mercenary currently has. Okay, nothing there's breakable.
As you wish.
Sell all this crap. Now we take a look. Ooh, that is an interesting, potentially interesting, but no, not rolled well enough. Just not rolled well enough. Sometimes it happens, people. We haven't really seen it yet, but it can happen. Armor and evasion, that's probably for Monk. No. How about boots with movement speed? Give me any well-rolled movement speed and armor, and I am in. 15. Ooh, okay, we lose about 5%, it's true, but this is here for armor, fire resistance, okay. Thank you, Shambrid. And it's even got a gem slot, so we can get a little fancier with it if we want. Yo, we're so back.
Sands guide you.
Break these apart for that quality material. There it is. Those other boots served us well, but we are finally gaming. We can finally start multi-stacking or stacking armor on more things, which is going to help us. I mean, still 44%, but that's nothing to sniff at. Alright. Stun buildup's going to be nice. That jewel socket's going to be nice. We do... Ooh, I didn't even notice we have an empty jewel socket on the path right now. Or do I keep going for this area damage, which I do want?
I was about to say, you do have another one.
Yeah, no, we're going to get this one more away from Hefty unit. We'll be an absolute unit. We've already got beef. So next will be Hefty. This teeny tiny little sorcerer girl is going to be the heftiest, beefiest one in the West. Alright.
It is time to use the reforged horn of the Vestiri to open.
Yep, alright, cool. I know what to do from here. This quest can get a little silly. You basically have to drive back to the Trail of Corruption, which leads to the Sandstorm Barrier. You don't go here, though. You just stay on the caravan. And then once you see the sandstorm around you, you know you're in the right place. Because we run up to the front here, and we sound the horn. Now we go back to Asala.
Enter Deshar and take our vengeance upon the Ferryden within. Move swiftly.
Okay. So with that, let's see. Is there anything I want to roll for? Probably not. Yeah, I guess we just go for it. So now we can finally get through to the Modun Quarry. Now we're talking, I think. Why is that? No, that's not it. Where's the place? Why am I dumb? Lost City, Berry Spines. Keth? No. Valley of Titans? Nope, we did that. Outskirts? Nope. Ah! There we go. Deshar. I forgot it's all the way over on left.
And take our vengeance upon the Ferryden.
Should have just been looking for the big ol' exclamation point thing.
Alright, bud. I gotta go. I'm gonna go to sleep.
No worries,
So
buddy.
I'll talk to you later, but good luck.
I'm probably gonna clear one more area or two and then call it a day after that. But thanks for being my co-host, Jason.
Jolly good. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream, that my voice was not too irritating.
Ah, you're fine, buddy.
But please, the information we asked through this stream, please do let us know.
I do not know their body.
Everyone
Indeed.
take care, and Happy New Year.
As we are the other, if you happen, Sands guides you.
Alright. We go to Deshar, my people. We go to Deshar. Actually, it is about 9:30. This is when I normally end the stream. So yeah, we'll finish one more area. Because we can. And then I'm going to call it after that. Maybe we'll be able to pick it up next time. Finish up the act or some such thing. Hello, Blightnaw. Get blighted. Be gnawed upon. Ooh, we take charms. We always take charms. Also, I want to find... I know there's a couple of mini-bosses out here, as well as poor Shambrin's dead girlfriend. We have a lot to look for. And we are going to find it all. Advanced secured leggings. No, not armored. Not important. No quality. We can't break it down for good stuff either. No gem sockets. And at that point, there is no point. Alright. Gotta kill some bugs. Some booges. Let's keep this one fast and loose too. I mean, we could technically get more XP overall if we kill everything, but I'm here more for the big old bumps we get for clearing a big old group. And of course the potential drops that come with that. There we are. Yep. A couple of you. Alright, here's more of you. Goomba stomp into bonk. And that'll be even safer once we have a hefty unit. Once we have hefty unit, we should be able to jump in and out without fear of the stun, for the most part. And in turn, that means, you know, we can play more viciously, be a little bolder. Be able to sit. A couple of just shambling zombies. Alright, more porcupines. Leaf Slam's goated. We just jump over that. We just say bye. We just say, I must go, my people need me. Oh, alright, we're gathering a group here. Let's kill them. Jumping away again. Ooh, there's a blue. Alright. Oh, they're ethereal. Proximal tangibility. I love that. By love, I mean, hey. Tactical nuke. There we go. Just like that. I did do a little panic temporal rift in there, just to be sure. Did not want to have any accidents coming my way. Orb of Augmentation, yes. Sacral Quiver, no. Let's keep looking around here. Yeah, just one of you. Vultures just take a while to kill. I mean, not like a while, but they take enough hits to make it. Like, I'm not gonna fight one-on-one right now. Alright, there we go. Ooh, Glass Boy was bobble. That was good. Ooh, this guy's blue. Ah, worth a shot. Ooh, here we go, another one. Advanced face mask? Nah. Crunch it. Where are all the little side objectives? Because that's what I really want right now. One of the little side quests. Those of you who have forgotten in the story, Shambrin tells us of some lady who came out here that she wants to know the fate of. Apparently people will normally, like, commit some kind of ritual suicide out in these lands so that they can die with some kind of, like, modicum of respect when they're sick or injured and it seems like their time is near. Alright, this is a big group. And, quote-unquote, someone important to her came out here and disappeared. So, you know, we put 2 and 2 together to figure all that out. Ooh, Exalted. Yes. We love to see that. So that's why we're doing that quest. So we just gotta find the body, pretty much. Ooh, alright. I thought it was just a glowing yellow. Or a glowing blue, rather. Alright, tactical nuke this guy. Oh, no! Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the debuff stacking on me. That's on me. I deserve that. Yeah, I'm playing a slightly tankier build. And this is what happens. This is part of the reason I've been rushing through some of these biomes. It just takes so long to get everywhere because they're huge. The rewards are kind of minimal. You have to kill a lot of things to get a meaningful amount of experience. I mean, that's par for the course in ARPGs, really. So I can't complain about that too much. But the whole, like, system of how much damage you take, no matter how tanky you are, makes defensive stats a lot less desirable. Like, if I cleared everything and I took care to make sure to fight the bosses with the respect they ought to be due, or at least the yellows and blues, like, yeah, we wouldn't be having too much trouble here, but this is what happens. I am fatigued. I got that fatigued gamer brain. Quite frankly, I'm sick of seeing all these creatures in the sand. I just want to get through here. I want to get the stuff that actually gives a meaningful, like, reward for doing it. This game will try and test your patience. It doesn't matter how good you are. Well, okay, it does matter, because you will definitely be tested a lot less if you're especially good. I was this close to the checkpoint for the friggin' twin bosses. Fine, whatever. Ice and lightning, how are we doing on that front? Oh, we are not loving lightning. quick stop back home at the Ardura caravan.
The path to Desha.
Yep, thank you. Identify all our stuff. Big guy, you're the goat.
Need some, take your
All
time.
right, we're gonna
I'll
sell
unburden you.
all. Ooh, that is probably a really good thing for an ice mage. Do I want my future guy to be an ice mage? But this is such a big stretch goal. Nope. Look at me misclicking now.
Here for a story.
Yeah, I'd rather take the Regal Shard. There we are. And now, let's go to my stash. Let's see what's got the best lightning resistance here. Yeah, we'll do that. Over cold. Actually, I think this one is going to be hard, cold, and fire. The two twin bosses we're about to fight are Hugin and Munin, or Hugin and Munin, named after the ravens of Norse lore. Yes, I'm a mythology nerd. They're not ravens, though. Munin and Hunin. Oh, they're a little renamed, maybe, I guess. Whatever. But yep, the Stormcaller and the Frostbringer.
I need more time.
Gonna fight these guys with a little respect. Just because they can be very dangerous. They're both dealing elements that I don't have a ton of resistance to. Ooh, we got the double donk. If we can kill one of these guys right now, that'll definitely make life a little easier. I won't have to play as carefully. Guess we can get some sacred ground up while we're still not sure. Ooh, yep. We are definitely going to rewind time on that one. That didn't happen. Call in the tactical nuke. Make sure we keep them boxed in on it. Gonna press Z to get that stuff out of my face. Give this guy the old bonk. And there we go. So, we get the studded vest. Lots of stuff on the ground. The Jinbaria is not the kind we needed. It's not a high enough level, so we're still gonna be stuck with that glitch. Very unfortunate. Anything here with... Ooh, that's got quality. We take those. I think that's about it. That's all we wanted here. Very good. That is one of our side objectives cleared off. You love to see it. We polish it off. Give these guys the old bonk. Excuse me, everybody. Has any of you seen a dead lady around here? Maybe, you know, lying face down in the dirt? Let's see. Where else could she be? Not too many places. Alright, it's either going to be a head further down that way. I'll risk it. If it turns out she's all the way back, then I will be sad. You can usually find her resting next to one of these big old towers. Because the ritual suicide involves jumping off said towers. Oh, there we go. A couple of blues. He's evasive, which is why he's still alive. That's not fresh. Ah, here we are, yep. No need to be sad then. We take those. She wrote a love letter to Shambrin, which is very cute and sweet, before she died, which makes it less cute and sweet by a lot. Alright, and with that, we can get up to the Path of Mourning. Alright, I
should know better than to let this madness transpire.
am going to go ahead and get these waypoints. Return home, call it a day. Alright, Hooded One. Identify my stuff, thank you. Shambrin. Babe. Baby girl, I got really bad news. I'm gonna have room. in this for all of this. There we go.
You
Got
found
bad
the letter?
news.
For your sake, do not speak of its contents. I will burn it when I have the opportunity.
And then she marks the grave because she cares, even though she pretends to not.
Sands guide you.
But that gives us 2 more skill points, which is exactly what we want to see, because that means we do in fact now get Hefty Unit. That's going to help a lot. I think... Ooh, what way do I want to get down to lay siege? Let's do a little bit of theory crafting while we're winding down here. Because we could try and take this direct path, but I also am wanting to get these area of effect things. A lot of my explosions are based on area of effect damage, so beefing that up is just objectively good. And going this way would also, I mean, more attributes is fine. What do we got here? Ailment Threshold. Ooh. That's not bad. We don't really stack dex. Increased movement speed based on enemies killed recently. Ooh. Okay. I like the sound of that too. Anything down here? Coated arms, maybe. Increased damage with one-hand weapons, all this good stuff. Overwhelm's interesting. Lay siege is interesting. Okay, I do want some stuff in this direction, so I think we take a detour. We go for it. Let me find a gem and throwing some of these sockets. Damage penetrates fire resistance. That doesn't really help us. Projectile magnitude, no. Projectile speed, mana leech, no. I guess we can slot this. It's corrupted, so we can't make it any better. Yeah, right. Let's see. Increased magnitude of damaging ailments you inflict with critical hits. This doesn't help us a lot, which is a shame because it's a really good gem for a different build. Alright, so all we gotta do, go into here, go there, and to remind myself that that slot is still open for business, I'll put it on the one I skipped earlier. I think that's kind of where we are with that. So let us finish the inventory management so I can come in with a clean inventory next time.
Blessings.
Boop, boop, boop. Keep that in the inventory. I might need these resistances for now, though. And that's it, everybody. So, yeah. With that, I'm going to sign this off, everybody. Thank you so much for dropping in and watching me play some Path of Exile and checking out these funky builds we can all do. I mean, I love the character customization in this game. I think it's so cool what they let you get away with and just how it kind of meshes with the gameplay. So, I don't know what I'll be streaming in the future. I'm going to try and keep up with the whole Mondays and Thursdays routine now that we're past the holiday season. I hope to see you all there. So with that, everybody have a wonderful night, and take it easy. This is Kyle again, signing off.